Welcome to the show. Bam, we're over.
Powerful.
It is
I love it.
Wednesday. Welcome to the program. I need to hide this thing so it's not taking up the. No, don't delete it. I just need to get it out of the way. What is it? Why is it? All right, whatever. You know what? I don't. Maybe they updated their thing, and I don't know how it works now. I did, but I thought it was pinned. It was pinned, right? Message. Oh, there we go. So that's why I was fucked up. Hello everybody that's saying hello in all the chats, especially the people that said stuff before we got take a hit from me, boss man. It doesn't work like that. I'm a gayer and I don't just take hits because someone's like, smoke some weed. Like, it's not how we.
Well, it could if you wanted it.
But then it seems like a disservice for all the people, like when we do money and stuff gifted in, we're like, oh, we'll do a little controlled burn for you. Like that's
fair enough.
Like that, like the whole thing with the hype train is people like, oh, Johnny's got to do hits off the dock. He's going to get fucked up. We've really diminished that both in its integrity and my ability to get fucked up like that if I just do a hit anytime. Like, hey, man, what's up? Smoke weed. Like, that's not how this works. I appreciate the
fair
enthusiasm,
enough.
but that's not how this works.
There we go. Oh.
It's fine. You know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We will be fine.
We certainly have plenty of other things to do besides smoke weed. And that's the other thing too. Like, we've got a whole show to do. Like, we literally are 3 minutes in. It's a little early to be like, let's just kick the rockers off this thing and see where it slides. Like, no, not a good idea. Guide rails are important for at least the next hour, I would say. Let's keep this thing on the. Let's keep it on the line, unless of course we're getting like fucking silly, fabulous support and we have to fucking celebrate that. Then all right, fine. Like, I'll find a way to stumble through the rest of it like a stupid idiot. But like that's again. That's like an incentivized, like for the people that threw in, like I assume that's what entertains them. And that's like the whole reason that we do it that way. Disclaimer, didgeridoos are not recommended for those with TMJ. If your jaw is locked on a Q's do, seek immediate medical attention. We are not responsible for damaged teeth. I didn't know Freak 597 was involved in Mr. Q's didgeridoos. That's a surprise to me. But hey, I'll be honest.
I didn't know.
Studio sponsors are pretty flexible. It's kind of like the big funder gets a lot of say in that, as long as the sponsor themselves and the imagery associated isn't particularly graphic or super overtly sexual or something like that nature. Like, we're pretty flexible on that. Other than that, don't know a whole bunch. That's why they're the sponsor. I mean, we're not going to pick up just anybody. Like, we're not going to do Lou's Drug Cartel next month, but like, you know.
Right. I mean,
it's a laundromat as far as anyone knows.
Wacky tobacco. That might work.
I'm poor, or I would, and we take 3 to 4 dabs each break just to weld the rest of the day. I'm not shitting on you, dude. I hadn't seen your name in the chat before. I was just explaining how it goes. And I have been for reasons I don't care to go into even, but I have been cutting out medications for a long time. I actually put 2 on recently, which isn't fucking cat hair, which isn't ideal. But one of the things a couple months ago, one of the things that I started doing a lot less of is smoking weed, and I'm kind of okay with it. Like, I'm like, it's still a part of my life. I still need it to loosen up my body a lot of the time, but I'm not like, hey, let's smoke some weed. Like, I'm not. It's weird. I understand. I saw Kevin Smith live in person once, and yes, this does relate. I saw Kevin Smith live in person once when he was at St. Cloud, and this is before he even lost a whole bunch of weight, like before I think it was a heart attack or a stroke or something he had.
Yeah.
Anyways, so he was at St. Cloud, and he was talking, and he's going over a lot of stuff. And it was an open forum thing at one point where there was microphone and thing. And somebody is like, hey, man, like, they're like, hey, can we smoke weed? And he's like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I know the persona of, Silent Bob, Jay and Silent Bob is a couple, like, like stoner drug dealer people. Like, he's like, I get the thing. And I know the character. He's like, but yeah, I'm not that guy anymore. And I didn't understand it when he was saying it, because he was explaining how he still smokes weed, but not as much
Yeah.
and not the same. Like it has a place like in this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of there too. Like it's just, it's good in the right amounts and the right dosages. Yeah. Throw money at Johnny, and you too can have a sexually inappropriate ad read all month long. Come on, y'all know you want to. You know you gotta have it. Let's fucking go. I don't know how that's. I think it's deliberately misspelled, but I don't understand the That's usually used as a way of controlling enunciation. So I don't know. But yes, that's normally how that whole thing works.
Definitely throw money at Johnny.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. We're on our goal is on Friday's goal for $45 currently. We're kicking that down bit by bit. Thank you very, very, very much. So and then next week is the big fancy GoFundMe show, which remind me of this today after the program. You and I have to get together and I have to order that stuff for you on Amazon. So that way you're not paying for anything.
Yeah, I've got 2 jars of Marmite coming to me at $5 a jar. But it will show up sometime between the 3rd of June and the 28th of June. So it may not be here for this Friday.
Oh, what a dick.
I could have had it within a couple of days, but I would have had to spend like $25 for that tiny jar.
Worth it. Just kidding. No, so I'll say this about the Marmite. Disgusting to eat, and definitely don't go over like a fucking half a teaspoon or whatever. It's like if you ate the world's worst peanut butter. But I'll also say this, like if you're making like a big, like for me it's like pot roasts or anything with like a brown gravy or a stew, you drop like a tablespoon of that and it's gonna fucking give it a punch up that you never expected, and it gets diluted enough where the overly strong like sodium-esque parts are just kind of mellowed out and it's a lot better. On toast is kind of disgusting, but I can understand if it was that, because it's my understanding it was invented like World War II. If it's like that or nothing, that's still better than nothing. It's kind of like
flavors.
Yeah,
bad flavor is better than no flavor.
Well, no, it on like a good charred toast, it kind of just tastes like you dipped a charred piece of toast into like a gravy mixture, and it's just the salt is a bit much, but the bread at least helps with it. So, isn't Vegemite nicer? No, I've explained this before. Vegemite tastes like Marmite that's gone bad, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because the principal idea behind Marmite is that it's got a stupid long shelf life. So leave it to the Australians. I don't know how they did it, but they went, let's take Marmite, make it entirely out of vegetables, and also somehow taste more like it just came out of something's ass.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Vegemite, but I have had Marmite in the past.
Did you find Zimas? I didn't go out looking for Zimas. I had to pick up a medication after the show today, and I didn't have a whole lot of extra time because, like, I got done with the show. I kept it pretty under wraps, but, like, as soon as I, like, signed off the show, I'm like, ooh, somebody's got to go use the restroom. And I walked over to the I hobbled over to the bathroom, and I sat down, and I'm like, all right, I got to get up and get done with this, and out the door in the next, like, 10, 15 minutes, get downtown, get my meds, and it's just, like 15, 20 minutes later, I'm in the bathroom still. I'm like, okay, so this isn't going as expected. Anyways, Aussie's live on Foster's and Vegemite, or live on Foster's and Vegemite. Why did I read live? They have no brain cells, Johnny. I don't know if I believe they have no brain cells, but I'll definitely say this. If you can survive on Vegemite, you're certainly not human.
I've got multiple Australian friends who have made it clear that Foster's and Vegemite are only a thing in Hollywood. They're not actually a thing in Australia. They're not.
I'll insert a didgeridoo while you play the didgeridoo. Does the didgeridoo have finger holes? I don't know. Mr. Q should know this. I think that the didgeridoo is just a big semi-phallic wooden instrument.
It is. It's just a ginormous instrument. There's no fingering holes. There's no anything like that. You just put your mouth on one end and blow.
Yeah, you just blow it and hope for the best. That's how I got through college. Not really. I didn't go to college. Zima. Every shameful story begins with, so I was drinking Zima. Not every shameful story, Wild Saffron, but a surprising number, unfortunately. I won't lie. Surprising number of disappointing moments in your life start with. So there I was drinking a Zima, and now here's my question: is that the Zima's fault, or is it just that the Zima was so frequent that in the good times and the bad, there was a Zima?
It's there.
Oh.
Hey, Jelly.
It doesn't fit. You know what? I think someone's seeing a coincidence and making it more causality than it should be. It's just in life in a spectrum. There's just a segment where there was a lot of Zima. So some of those moments were up, some were down.
I've never had a Zima. You were describing it. It's like a hard liquor and wine.
No. It was marketed as like a step between beer and wine or whatever. It's literally like, have you ever had a Smirnoff Ice? It's just kind of like that. It's whatever those would qualify as.
Okay.
It's not hard liquor in any sense. It's just it was like this new age alternative to beer. This came out like not immediately or whatever, but this came out relatively at the back end of the window of time where at one point that same generation of product marketers thought, you know what'll be great? Crystal clear Pepsi. So
I loved Crystal Clear Pepsi.
Oh shit!
I loved the Crystal Clear Pepsi. It's the only Pepsi
I thought I was popping out one where I'm like, I'll throw this reference out, and it's accurate. I'll throw this reference out, and she'll be like, oh, so it was that kind of a train wreck. And then instead you're like, I really like that. See, this is why. Again, this is why this works. This is why this works. I love Zima. You love Crystal Clear Pepsi. We both make horrible decisions. So it's like, awesome. Awesome.
No, that clear
malt
Pepsi
liquor.
Was so
is it malt
good.
liquor?
Oh, I loved it.
King Kong Dong says Crystal Meth Pepsi was great. All right, someone else for Crystal Clear Pepsi. Not a fan at the time.
No, it had a bit of like a cinnamon flavor to it. I loved it. It's the only time I've ever appreciated a Pepsi product. I am definitely a Coke girl. Yeah, a Coca-Cola girl.
Yeah, you might want to.
Ice. There you go, Crystal.
That one's going to land outside the bounds of what was intended. All right. But yes, Boomer Bob Show thought it was a clear malt beverage might have tasted like lemon. Can't remember. It had a zest to it. I would say that it was remarkably similar to Smirnoff Ice. I'd say it kind of opened the door for that kind of beverage to be seen as accepted. It got its pants beat by Smirnoff Ice, Mike's Hard Lemonade, and all the hard seltzers or whatever they're called. And it, for all I understand, it faded into the nothingness of the ether and was gone. Like I said, it was a phase with me. And then I discovered this amazing thing called Jameson. And I went, oh, I'll just have that then.
Yeah.
And then that was followed by my next best friend, the Long Island iced tea.
Yes, golly. I love a good Long Island iced tea. Without the tequila, though. I can't handle tequila.
Fucking give me that fucker as hard as you're willing to make it. And I'm a happy boy. I love that thing. I've had one where like, because I'd just be like, yeah, man, make it as strong as you can. I had one where the bartender like really, really called me out. And so, they layered the liquors and they put the Coke in between and so they did that. And normally it like dilutes the Coke and it spreads and it looks kind of like an iced tea and hence the flavor. This one had just a fucking hairline in the middle. I was both impressed that they didn't disrupt it and the fact that it's like, and there we are. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. I was like, I tipped him and paid early. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say we can't do anything else after this. Why don't we close out that check now, mon frere? And it's like, there you go. We're going to have a day. I'm having a day.
Goodness.
I had a lot of fun with booze when I was younger. I didn't do like hard stuff. I didn't party hard. But I had a lot of fun with booze. I may or may not have gotten a little too loose on Captain Morgan at once upon a time. Hello, God afternoon, fellow broken adults. I think he means good afternoon. And
Yes.
hello, Los Flutter. Always good to see you.
Good to see you, Los. And Wild, I will not let Rakita hear that. I promise. Rakita.
I don't see why it would matter, but yeah, I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be a thing.
I love Coke. Yeah, that's his kind of person, I think.
I always enjoyed Dr. Pepper. Is my response. Oh fuck. Yeah. So should try a zombie 151 rum, dark rum, golden rum, orange juice, and grenadine. You won't be walking after a few. That does sound kind of tasty, though.
Yes.
You said the orange juice, and you piqued me interest. Ooh.
Yeah. No. What is it? A Harvey Wallbanger. Harvey Wallbanger is another really great one.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is too good. I gotta get to it now. Boomer Bob Show for everything I was saying. I was like, I had a lot of fun with booze when I was younger. Bill Cosby also had a lot of fun with booze.
Yes.
That's not quite what I'm saying. I say it was me.
Different kind of fun.
I was pouring all of my drinks and I was happy. I was not affecting anyone else other than myself. The only person I made an ass of was me. But one time, all right, here's a good fun having fun with booze story. I was working at a kitchen in when I was younger, and I won't name the place because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I don't think it could nowadays anyway, but I doubt any of the people involved are still there. I was working there, and so it's a hotel like kitchen, and they have the bar, and the bar handles the room service orders. So the room service orders would end at like fucking midnight. And the bar would shut down at like 11. And so you had an hour where we were usually doing room service orders. End of the week, particularly when the hotel was full, you'd be doing a lot of room service orders. This particular week, I forget why, we were fucking dead. Like there wasn't anything. So bartender has the bar wrapped up and he's like fucking itching to go. And the only reason he has to stick around is because he has to take the calls for room service. But if the kitchen closes down and goes home, he has nothing to do. So he's like, I'm out. So he's like, how about we just shut this shit down? And I'm like, oh, but room service orders, like the odds that anything's going to come through. And I let him talk me into it. And as a reward, I got, those bottles of orange juice you get, like Simply Orange Juice, which is a little, like, whatever.
Oh, yeah, the little from mini fridge things, yeah.
Yeah. I got a screwdriver that size.
Nice.
What he did is the orange juice was still in the bottle, and it was it was down to like, I'd say a little bit less than a quarter, and he just filled the rest of it with vodka. and then I went out into the world that weekend with that bottle. Just having fun. Oh, it was a good time. Life,
I got
it's about
very
perspective.
sick on vodka and orange juice. I can't do that very well. But occasionally I have a Harvey Wallbanger because it's just so freaking tasty. It's the Galliano. It's just so nice. So nice.
I will say, for a not gonna get too fucked up, have a couple of them before I'm like, all right, we're done. I don't want to get fucked up. Jameson and ginger is really, really good. Like ginger ale pairs well with Jameson and it cuts it down. I know a lot of people are like, Jameson's sweet enough. One, I get a weird kick at the end of it, like a spice that I wouldn't agree that Jameson's sweet enough on its own. I can drink Jameson by itself, but like that pairs with it really, really well, and that dilutes it so what you're drinking isn't all Jameson.
Right? That's what I did. I was having ginger ale and the apple flavored Crown last night.
Dio, I drank 300 a month or more in Jameson, straight up. Actually, no chaser anymore. There is one Jameson.
Dude.
There is one Jameson that I could drink like fucking just nonstop, no chaser, no dilutant, no nothing. Like I'm totally fine with just Jameson Orange is fucking remarkably delicious, and so yeah. But it's been a hot minute before I've done that. So you were busy yesterday doing stuff as usual. God. How was your Monday that you weren't here?
Monday was nice. It was and watching TV and walking my butt off, literally and figuratively.
Oh, I've got a
Yesterday
thought
was
about
not
that
as
too.
much fun.
I've got some
Are
things
you-
I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to kind of rearrange things as I'm packing stuff. I'm going to kind of rearrange things so I can start, like, you're going to be like, I'm going to be walking. And I'm going to be like, all right, I'm going to just set my laptop right here and I'm going to be biking. By biking, I mean I'm going to use my arms to, like, slowly, like, I've always thought if I could get it set up with a nice camera angle, but it's so dark and shitty down here you couldn't film. But if you could set up like the Rocky theme to me using my fucking like but we stop it every time my legs go like bad and we do like the record skip thing like
Yeah.
so it'll be like 3 hours later.
We're almost done one round of the song.
Yep. Hello, folks. Hey, Sandy. How you doing? Good
Hi,
to see you.
Sandy. How you doing?
Do that here. I never find a good way to do this mic shit. It never wants to work. All right, so good to see you all. And we actually have stuff we can do, like a story and a show, like a thing. We planned a whole bunch of shit.
If you wanna.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
don't
if you'd
have
like.
to, but,
If
you
you'd
know,
like. Oh. I went to my favorite coffee place, and I think they fucked up my order, and I don't blame them solely because someone was doing, like, parking lot, like, construction or something, and so there's a lot of loud equipment, and it's like you pull up to the drive-thru, it's like, hey, what's your order? And, like, I felt bad because I was yelling, but at the same rate, I'm like, how do I know my voice? And I'm almost positive they didn't get my order right because it tastes funky. Like, not bad, but it's just like, I've never had
It's
this.
not right.
I've had this beverage enough to know, like, that's not how.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got a
Anyways.
very special drink that I only get from Starbucks maybe once a year because they're so fucking expensive.
Hello,
But
Jay Prizzle. You get
When
them
made right,
once a
it's
year.
delicious.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah.
your what would I call it?
Oh, I've got my cat piss
renowned,
coffee.
yeah, your cat piss coffee, which, by the way, again,
Yeah.
still the weirdest thing to call something you want to regularly drink.
Yes, I understand.
The worst
It's
part
just
is
the
oh.
ammonia-esque.
The worst, well, yeah, I was about to say, the worst part is the other person I know in my life that's a big coffee aficionado. Like, I told them this story thinking they would be the same way I would, where it's like, yeah, why would you want to associate that with something you're going to drink? But instead, they just look at me straight face, oh, no, that makes sense, because, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep. It's the acidity.
What's wrong with you people?
It's the acidity and the light roast. That's what does it. It's lovely. But no, there's one, it's a Frappuccino, but it's, I think we decided it had like 13 words just to order
Yeah.
the drink.
Los Federales is saying, try going to Tim Hortons in Canada where you will be disappointed every day.
And 9 times out of 10, you'll walk away with some form of food poisoning.
Oh, no. I discussed this yesterday. If we because we're throwing everything at the ball. Like, I've got a couple things this week I'm trying to like see to, get the situation.
Yeah,
but if I
crossing fingers on the
end up moving there on like a work visa thing, like I'm gonna have to hire, like I explained, I'm gonna have to hire like 4 ex NFL like
that's
big burly
that's what
black
you needed
dudes.
the 2 burly black men for.
Right?
Okay.
And they just stand.
All I heard was
they just
you
stand
asking
next
for
to
them
me. They just stand next to me, and if anyone approaches me, they just immediately just throw out just like their arm out, their hand out, just back up. He does not want to die. Like we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to Jussie Smollett this thing because I have to imagine if they're picking up people at Tim Hortons just because they seem a little crazy. Like I've got to be like the biggest fucking honeypot to any made person ever. Like I've got to be rolling by muttering to myself, and they've got to be like, I didn't know the jackpot was real. But I found it.
Is.
Like, but there he is. Like,
actually, it's so funny. Tim Hortons has done so badly that they've decided to roll out a whole new look. So all of the restaurants are getting
that'll fix it.
refurbished. Yeah, it's the looks of the store. That's what's made it go down. But Tim Hortons is doing so poorly that Dunkin' Donuts is trying to come into Canada, and Canadians are welcoming them.
Dude, you guys hang on just another, what, I'd say give it 5-6 years. You're going to get a Krispy Kreme or two. Fucking shit's going to get crazy. Oh, I did my thing and I looked over and I realized you were gone. I was like, what the fuck? Oh. St. Caesar, I heard Maid is moving to the USA in time for the World Cup. I don't think you can't just move medical assistance in suicide to the USA. I will say this, I won't be surprised if there are areas in the US like California. I feel like a lot of people don't give us credit for this. America really led the way in medically assisted suicide. Dr. Jack Kevorkian being the first most famous situation of it. I feel like we really kind of blazed the trail, and y'all Canucks just rolled up to the party yesterday. But I'll tell you this, you got after it. Oh, boy, did you make up for lost ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing so good. We have now killed more people with maids than Canadians who died during both the First and Second World Wars. We've killed so many people. We've killed more people than have been killed in the war in Ukraine. Yeah, our numbers are looking real good. Stellar numbers.
So like I said, part of me wants to do that. Like I'm going to have like a fucking body cam. So it's going to be a bit, and I'm going to have like a fucking website called Johnny Doesn't Want to Die. And I could do like an IRL. I could be an IRL streamer. I think they're stupid and gay, but whatever, I could do it. And I could just roll around and just go, yeah, dude, I don't want to die. And just roll around Canada and see how many people walk up to me and offer me maids. Like, you fucking kidding me? No, like, I'm happy to be alive. And then the thing the thing is though, like, I'm gonna fucking gaslight them really bad. Like, I'm happy to be alive. Just ask the giraffe sitting next to me, and they're gonna be like, fuck, he's seeing invisible shit. No, but don't you think it would be nice to go to another place? Like, aren't you happy to be here? Any minute now, the aliens are gonna come back and they're gonna resurrect Elvis Jesus and just fucking go on weird tears of stupid shit. And they're gonna be like, this guy is so fucking batshit nuts. We need to put him down, but we can't because he's just so star-spangled happy to be here. I have to get a shirt that just literally says HTBH and just... Oh, it'll be even better. It'll be even better than when I roll around in this fun land in my like eagle with a flag shirts that say these colors don't run, and everybody like. You see that shirt and you think, oh, this is someone who's very patriotic, very proud of his country. I don't know. I'm not. I loved the idea of America I grew up with, but I keep finding out the things I loved weren't real. So I'm on the fence. But the whole reason I wear the shirt is because, dumbass, I'm in a wheelchair. These colors don't run. It's fun. This would be like the same bit, but I can't do that over there. You guys don't have a fun slogan like that. So I just have the happy to be here. And we stop all those guys. Yeah, don't sign any autographs, Johnny. It's a trap. Yeah, dude, they're going to come after me. I love the maid, guys. I prayed for it. I know some doctors' opinions and how it all works. You have to ask for the maid. They will never offer it here, says Smiles a lot. Oh.
Yeah, it works differently in different provinces. Like myself, my brother, my ill stepmom, like we all would fit in. We would all be accepted to the maid program, but none of us have been offered it. It's not a thing. Meanwhile, in Ontario, you're standing in line waiting for your double. Some guy hears you mention that you've got, what was it, like colon cancer or bowel something?
He had like some sort of like bowel problem, and he had mental health issues, and that was it. Well, yeah,
mental health issues go along with any serious long-term illness.
Yeah, but here's the other thing too. Like, you know, like if you want to cut your medical costs, start making the sick people go bye-bye.
Well, and I saw...
Hey, another guy had the same idea. And then he's like, you know what? Let's branch out, not just sick people. Let's go with one whole demographic of people. In fact, we'll identify them by special patches on their clothing, and then we can put them all in a special place so we can slowly exterminate them over time. But don't worry, you guys are just gonna do this only for the most needy. I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'll be surprised. Alberta or whatever is pushing so much for its like independence or at least, throwing up the flare of like, we're not happy. So we're going to like, I bet you pretty soon, like Canada's gonna be like, and we've decided all of Alberta needs the MAID program. And they're just going to go door to door and murk all of you. And in another vote, Alberta's decided to stay as a province of Canada. Like, who voted for this? Nobody in Alberta. They're all fucking dead. So... MAID isn't a thing in the UK. Hospital appointments just don't happen.
Yeah,
so you can't get better. That's
St.
made
Aaron
the long
said
way
that.
around.
St. Aaron said the same thing. In UK, we don't have maids. We just have appointments that never come through, never happen. And we do that here in Canada too. That's how we're getting the bulk of the folks, is just, letting them die in the emergency while they're waiting to be seen for hours and hours, and needing to go to a specialist with stage 1 cancer. But by the time you finally get to said specialist, it's stage 3. Or, however, like it's. But that being said, I had a wonderful discussion with a gentleman in a wheelchair about how it is living in my town, like specifically my town. And he loves it here. There's all sorts of services and stuff that he can get. Hey, Ashley Casey.
I know for a fact. I'm sorry, I was reading. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but goddamn Rumble chat, holy fuck! You guys are doing great. How you fucking going? I want to point out though, people in Rumble chat are like, Johnny's ignoring Rumble chat again. Like, there are so many times I go to the Rumble chat and I'm like, I'm gonna bring up the Rumble chat, and they're having a conversation in the Rumble chat, and I'm like, not gonna read that out loud. Like, it's not super relevant to what we're talking about, but it's like, no. So there we go.
Oh yeah, I just noticed. Yeah, what they're talking about drinking.
Well,
and,
then you're right.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure how that ties in.
Although I do appreciate Lab Glass's new nickname for us. It says, "Hey Shucker, hey Clamp."
That's the thing. I wasn't able to shuck any corn because. Because it's apparently and I can't believe I didn't know this, because I've grown up in this state, which isn't a corn state particularly, but it is a farm state, and so it does have corn. Out of season right now. It's not really a thing.
Yeah. I was wondering what kind of corn would be found.
Right, none is the answer. Yeah. As Ivy's mom said when I was at the grocery store and I was texting her asking her if she needed anything since I was out, and if Ivy needed anything. She just goes, yeah, about the corn thing, unless you're going to get it out of the can or frozen section, good fucking luck with that. And I was like, ooh, good point. We're not really the time for that.
Yeah, I know the green sheds haven't shown up on the sides.
I don't mind Jellyfish Smelly. I'll call you two Johnny and Clyde. Although that feels like that's just a little, but now you're Clyde.
I'm Clyde.
Do you want to be Clyde? I don't know.
I don't mind. I can be Clyde.
I'm in a corn state. There was lots of it, sweet corn at the store. Well, we ain't got it here yet, so.
We've got it. We can get corn year round, but it's usually, grown indoors.
Oh yeah, Boomer Bob explaining how it was relevant. He's right. It was totally relevant. When I catch it later, I'm like, wow, that really came out of left field. Now I remember. Yes. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Wheels and the Leg Man. Ooh, do you want to be the Leg Man?
Ooh.
I'm guessing I'm Wheels. Just to.
Like you have to be.
Just a curiosity. Yeah, probably. It seems the logical thing.
It makes Yeah,
makes a lot of sense. Should have thought of that before. Corn got super expensive here last time I bought it. About a month ago, it was 4 cobs for $8. It doesn't matter even if it was at the store and I didn't see it anywhere. Like, I glanced. I probably could have checked I kind of had resigned to the idea that it wouldn't be there at this point in time, and just kind of made other plans. But I like kept my eye open as I went past the produce part, like looking around. And I didn't see anything. But yeah, no, wouldn't have mattered if I got it anyway because I couldn't fucking the heat and the humidity just melted me to the point where I'm like I can't because like the fire pit is literally in full sun all day long. There is no shade period.
Oh, yeah.
So I would have had to sit in the sun, under the sun, next to a fire, cooking food. And I'm like, yeah. Oof. And when people saw how much it drained me just to come up out of the basement with the heat and the humidity just melting me, they're like, you're having this much trouble now. This ain't going to go well. And I was like, fuck. Jennifer's my corn's only $8.99 per month.
They're comparing the price of corn in the various areas.
Right?
I don't think Jelly for Smelly quite understand.
Apparently, Wheels and the Leg Man was a bit from American Dad, so we can't brand as that.
Okay, it sounded familiar, vaguely familiar, but I couldn't put it together. Yeah, we're talking about a different kind of corn there, Jelly, but good on you.
Well then.
Wheels and Jug Nuts. They're like lug nuts, but better.
Oh. They're like truck nuts, but on a chick. Like a dude has truck nuts on his truck. A girl has jug nuts, and it's just two big old titties hanging on either side of the hitch.
Yes, Wild, I like your name for us too. Peggy and the Scooter.
Yeah.
Peggy and Scooter's pretty good. They're getting big, by the way.
Oh yeah, we might have to check in on the Peggy and Scooter. What are they?
Yeah, I dropped the link in the side chat the other day because I was watching it. I'm like, yeah, we should probably do an update before they actually fly off.
Yeah, we should check it.
It looks like they may be. I can't. They're the same sex, and it looks like they may both be females because I was watching them, and the babies in the nest already were almost as large or a little larger than Dad, who was watching over them.
So the males are smaller, generally.
Generally, yeah.
I suppose makes sense. They don't have to crap eggs. They just gotta fuck.
Yeah, Wild saying Peggy and Scooter are almost ready to fly, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, we should probably give everyone another update view.
We'll check it out. We'll check it out after that. We've got 3 hours in the program, so we can find a window to squeeze that in. We've got a lot of different stuff to get to, including one like the first story that we get into. I'm actually excited about, so I don't mind kind of dragging this out a bit because the first one's gonna be fun. Oh, the first one's gonna be fun.
He's so excited. He didn't tell me what was going on.
Well, I didn't want to. We do a lot of body cam footage on this show, and usually the body cam footage we're kind of we're hard on the suspect. Usually shitting on them and saying like you're a piece of shit and all whatever. Not really, but in this one we get to enjoy laughing at the police officer. Because anybody who's ever had kind of like a oh come on like kind of thing, like I had a speeding ticket I got once where a cop was like following me, and this is before we could be like, we'll pull up the dash cam. Like a state trooper was like following me with like their parking lights on. They didn't have their headlights on. It was late at night. I couldn't tell who was behind me, but I could clearly tell that another vehicle was behind me. They weren't driving with their lights on, and they were like kind of suspiciously close, and they just stayed close to me no matter what. So I kept kind of like inching up in speed to get away, because if I moved lanes or slowed down, they did the same. And I was like, all right, whatever. And as soon as I hit 83, just boop. Now all of a sudden I'm cherry lights. Those lights came on awful fucking fast.
Yeah.
So
weird.
Yep. Argued that one in court. That didn't go well for me. Judge didn't buy it. Still had to pay a ticket. Fuck. But yeah, and then there's other times where I've totally gotten a speeding ticket and earned it. It's just like, you mind telling me how you're going so fast? I was fucking pissed. There's nobody on the road, and I was like, fuck it. I don't have tits. I got to own up to what I did. Like that's I can't be like, I'm sorry, officer. Was I driving too fast? Like it's not.
I'm sorry. I was just having a really bad day.
Must be nice. Must be Nice. Anyways, so we have a cop who is pulling someone over for talking on their cell phone, which is something I think people should get pulled over for. It's very easy to have hands-free in your fucking car nowadays, unless you have a really old car. And even then, there are fucking adapters and technology that the world has invented, and you should not be on your phone like visibly, or God forbid, like the ones where I see. But so he sees her on her phone. He's going to get her. This is the point at which he's going to issue the ticket. Let's get over to this amazing body cam footage.
Maybe it's different because I'm a twirl.
I don't know who the hell a twirl is.
Is that a girl?
No, I'm
Hello,
a twirl.
ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Recently, why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand manipulating
You just
the
said
phone.
my right hand.
Well,
You just said my right hand. Yeah, officer. Yeah. I'm sorry. We caught this is props to him to I'm not going to give up. I saw you obviously manipulating something. With what?
Yeah.
Her stump?
Yeah.
This is a lady who was so glad dating apps invented the swipe right or left, because that's pretty much all she can do. He's walking like an NPC. I mean, King Kong Dong, I've been pulled over 23 times, 0 tickets. I've been pulled over for speeding, I'd say 4 or 5 times, and I think I've had 3 tickets my whole life. One of them completely undeserved.
Yeah, other than driving through roadblocks, I've never been pulled over. I only had 1 speeding ticket ever, but that was a camera, and it was the meanest camera in the world. It was put at the bottom of a set of 3 really steep hills with the light right at the bottom. You can't, either which way. Yeah. They were jerks. I've never been given a chance to use my boobs to get away.
Boomer Bob on the side of Boomer Bob show on the side of the police officer with an interesting point, saying, I know the body cam vid you speak of, and I think that cop should have checked the center console or under the seat. She put her prosthetic in her center console, prob still holding on the phone. That could be
true.
That could be.
Yeah, interesting.
She has a phantom limb, $10 from Arch Magnus Tim. Thank you so much for the $10. Let's do that.
A phantom limb making a phantom call.
Let's put that over here. We'll put the overage in there so we don't forget, because I'm forgetful. And that puts us now at $40 for May 29th, this Friday. So now $40 for this Friday. And then next Friday is the big GoFundMe show. So that will be fun, where we do the crazy fun stuff to entertain all you lovely folks, and I torture myself to the point now where I have
we torture ourselves.
Well, we torture ourselves. You still don't quite lean in on the hot stuff, which
I can't. Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not saying you need to, but I'm just saying you finally at least understand what it is to eat those goddamn jelly beans and then resurface for days, and then that I have that plus I'll see you and I'll raise also having the world's worst lava shit that anyone could do, Saturday morning. It's really not the best, I'll be honest. More than once I'm I'm not bleeding, right? That's I've been legit, I'm not even joking. I've been concerned that we are damaging our colon or something. The human body should not be capable of these things. Digger should do cold stuff if she can't handle hot stuff, says St. Caesar. It's hot in terms of spicy. I don't know what so what she needs to eat like wintergreen and mint.
Ice cream? You on an ice?
Well, that's cold, temperature cold. But I'm thinking what's cold, and I'm just thinking mint and stuff. Chipotle has hot salsa, gives me lava shits. All right, so King Kong Dong understands what I'm talking about.
See, and I have real hard time with anything other than a very mild salsa. It's, marinara sauce fucks me up.
Oh, I have to.
Fucks up my gut.
I should. Somebody was asking me to do a burn earlier, and they're apparently a longtime viewer of the show. I just didn't recognize their name, so fuck me. Oh, okay. But and then she has a phantom limb, $10. So little controlled controlled burn for Arch Magnus Tim, and then I'm gonna hit resume on this. So he's doubling down. He's like, well, I thought I saw your right hand. And again, buddy, look.
Yeah.
Here's what I will say. If she really is taking advantage of her limb, good for her. Like, fuck it. I like the whole reason I gravitated toward this, like the precursor story I told you. Like, I know one instance where I know I was set up to just fucking fill a quota. And it's like, we got to get our tickets in. I caught a speeder. It's like, but did you, though? Or did you kind of create one? And I'll tell you this. When slowing down and not passing me wasn't a thing, I had literally zero problem, like, because it was my 5-speed manual. I had zero problem just dropping a gear, giving her a little more gas, and boo, there we go. God, I love driving manual. Miss that shit. All right. Ashley Casey, I love hot stuff. I love it so spicy, I have to eat it slow. I've grown to like hot stuff both because of this and because of pad thai. I did not understand how great pad thai is until I had like I used to get completely like neutered pad thai with no heat at all. But then I started getting like mild and medium heated pad thai, and it burns. And she's right, you have to eat it. You have to eat it slow, but it's so good. But the pad thai place I loved is no more. So, all right, let's.
I cannot eat any of the Indian spices either. Like, even the most mild of the
curries.
Just
so, like, you can't even handle like even something as mild as Tim Curry.
Well, no, Tim Curry is okay. Surprisingly, I don't.
Can you handle Tim Curry in large doses, or do you have to like portion your Tim Curry?
Oh no, I know Tim Curry. I can take as much as I want.
Tim Curry all day,
whenever I want. Yeah.
I love that you didn't hold off in a second. You just went with that. It's fucking great. All right. So let's get back to this poor lady. Again, if she had the prosthetic hidden, then she is kind of fucking on this cop. But like, no offense, how many times do you get to go, well, finally an upside to being an amputee? You know, like finally. And the other thing that reminds me of this, when she held up her limp arm, my daughter got or not limp arm, her gimp arm, or whatever you want to call it, the nub. My daughter got those like Lego friend sets, and there's one, they all embrace, different characters to the different walks of life, which fine. I have zero problem with her having all these different, but there's one that I had to laugh at because at first I did something so horrible. There's one where I don't know if she's an amputee or just was born without a hand, but where she only has one hand and a stump. And I saw the Lego figurine, and I told her mom, I'm like, we need to go back and get a better set. This one's defective. I thought she got one that like was wrong when it came out the thing. And she's like, no, it's supposed to be like that. I'm like, they're defective on purpose? She's like, no, she's an amputee. And I'm like, when did we need to invent the stories for the Lego characters? I had plenty of amputee Lego characters. It's called pulling the hand out of the socket. And then
losing one.
Right?
We had a lot of amputees.
And then secondly, this is the more important part. It's killing their creativity. Let her come up with the story. Instead, she's an amputee. Here's her backstory and why she doesn't have her hand. But hey, she comes with a cat stroller. It's like, no, that's not. Let the kid come. This is nurturing creativity. Give her the literal, because they're Legos, literal building blocks, and let her create.
Yes.
And because of the stuff she sees, like, and watches, like, the stuff she creates is just absolutely bonkers nuts. And I'm all for nurturing that level of creativity, but don't come in. But again, I don't feel bad at all. It is still hilarious to me every time I think about it, where I go, we need to go back and take this set back. This one's defective. She's supposed to be that way. Like, she's supposed to be defective? No, she's an amputee. I'm like, well, defective. Like, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, like, defective.
Hi, Lexi. Good to see you.
This one came off the factory line just a little bit out. Lab Glass with a suggestion for you: extremely minty gum. Grenades gum power pack ice, strong mint gum, 3-pack, 90 pieces mint flavor pack, super uber mint. Peppermint, spearmint, ultimate fresh breath, and serious nose blasting power.
Nose blasting power.
I don't hate the idea of just us both adding this in general. So
I don't hate it. My only concern would be if it's too minty, it would blast out
we
our
have to
flavors, so the bad stuff wouldn't be as noticeable. You know.
I don't. It's I'll think about it. It's what, like I said.
Yeah. No.
I don't hate that idea.
I don't hate that idea either.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we? Where's our friend? Where the fuck is our friend? Where were we doing? I forgot where that video was. It was TikTok. There we go.
I kind of remember that, Lexi.
Not TikTok.
The gum with the juice in the middle.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the candy, the Gushers. Which I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like them. The first time I ever had Gushers, like I kept not like choking, but like like kept somehow magically squirting it into the back of my throat each time. And just like I apparently couldn't swallow right. It just wouldn't work. Pro tip, never get a BJ while the girl has minty gum in her mouth. It will make you go numb and then soft. I would say
numb is the one thing I'm concerned about. It would numb us so that the things like the jelly beans and the Marmite and your hot sauce wouldn't be as much of an issue because
Wild Saffron. Do they still sell Dentyne? I think so, probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think so.
They
but
apparently,
you know what?
It might not be easy to find.
There's gum called Pure, Pur. I think they've got the umlauts or umlauts on top of the U. Umlauts? Okay.
Umlauts, I believe.
Umlauts. Okay. Any which way. It's awesome. It's actually reversed
Pop rocks.
An infection in my tooth. I've been able to keep a tooth. I wanted to pull it out years ago, but thanks to using the gum, xylith or xanthane or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really great.
Did it regrow your tooth?
Well, no, but it fought the infection and healed it.
I'm super excited to see the tooth regrowing technology that we're apparently not too far away from, where apparently they can make gum out of like fucking human hair, and it like will help regrow your like toothpaste or something, and it'll help like repair your enamel.
I haven't heard of that.
Xanthan.
But there is
Lexi.
Yeah, xanthan. Xanthan, that's right. It's really good, and like I said, it's helped a lot with my teeth health. Thanks to my other health issues and some of the medications and stuff, my teeth are not as healthy as they could be or should be. But the Pure gum has really made a huge difference.
I'm gonna die.
Your smoke looked green. That was cool.
Actually, I can explain that. I forgot to turn on my lights.
What's the Ricada pack?
The 3-pack thing. I don't know. King Kong Dog. Yeah. I don't know if that link will work, but it's hilarious. We'll check that out later. Let's finish this cop thing because I don't know if Boomer Bob Show is right about the was it Boomer Bob Show that said it? Yeah. Boomer Bob Show is right about the prosthetic. She's kind of pulling a dirty move, but again, I got to say, there's probably a whole lot of I wish I had my fucking hand back moments in her life. If there was one, and she's smiling about it, if there's one time she got to enjoy being Stumpy, this is it. You know what? Let her have it. Let her have it.
I thought I saw you with the right hand. You had that hand out. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you
didn't see me with my right hand.
So are you saying
that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said.
I do have a question. Now, if she has the prosthetic in the car and, the phone was in her hand, like, okay.
Yeah, she's got just before the elbow. So that's quite the large prosthetic. It would be noticeable.
But here's my other thing. If she has the prosthetic, okay, fine. But she would, that hand isn't going to be able to drive, and her other hand would be on the wheel. So unless you produce the prosthetic with the phone, I'm sorry, how the hell was she driving the car? She was holding the phone in her right hand? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or her left hand, not her right hand. Fuck, now I'm repeating him.
I know what I just said. I'm asking you now.
I see it.
Or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your
I
hand?
did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
I love her. Hand to God. And she means it too. As in, God took her hand. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, AP saying the gum pack that blows out your nose, helping you draw what he meant by the Ricada pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it'll clear your sinuses, apparently.
Fresh up with the odd flavored goo in it is it says crack and slapping. I think that's the gum that you were asking about, Ashley.
The trick with BJ is Hall's cough drops. She's just playing the hand she was dealt. Nice. Chevrolet JB, I drive with my knee all the time. Right, but I have a feeling like when you don't have, because if it's a prosthetic, I don't think she can move the fingers and the digits. You don't have a way to grab your wheel if you're holding the phone. So if she has the prosthetic holding the phone, she still has the hand on the wheel, and she might be taking the hand off. She might have the phone. She might even have it like this. But again, you really, burden of proof is on you, officer, to find that prosthetic. Because I'm sorry, she's all smiles, tapping the roof with her nub, going hand to God. In fact, I got to go back and do that again. This should be an internet meme.
Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your
I
hand?
did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
Hand to God.
Hand to God.
That needs to be a thing. That needs to be a meme. Just her to their hand to God and the fucking stump.
God.
The other hand to God, you don't have one in your hand.
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration,
Yes,
and
I
insurance
do.
with you.
Oh goodness.
I kind of want to see the whole thing. I hope he cuffs
I would like
her.
to see the whole thing
Wow.
too.
Chevy JB, my hands are usually busy with a beer and a joint. Well, you know what? Different strokes for different folks. I can't really
Chevy
shit on you. There was a
JB,
time. There was a time.
You were also the one saying that you've been pulled over and been pulled over countless times and have countless tickets. That's probably why you've been pulled over countless times with countless tickets, because you're driving with your knee while you're holding a beer and smoking a joint. Maybe if you stop doing them all at the same time, you get pulled over less.
Look, man, I've only got so much time in the workday, and I'm in the middle of delivering these babies to the orphanage, so fuck off. You're driving children? Babies. They're not kids yet. Ring, ring, ring. That would be the best part. Like, hand to God. All of a sudden, voot, voot. And he's like, you want to get that?
Yeah.
And she's like, no. Oh, God. It starts just playing, God, I forget who did the Gold Digger song? I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no
Kanye?
bro. I think so. Either way, so it just starts going. Just I ain't saying she like the thing's beating and tell you please, and, like the whole thing is and he's just like, all right, you want to get that? No. Where's your phone? It's in the center console. May I see it? No.
No.
Why not? No reason.
It's busy.
More importantly, it's still attached to the prosthetic I ripped off of my arm when you pulled me over.
Oh, CeeLo Green, thank you. Okay, yeah. Once I said Kanye, but then you, yeah. I'm like, no,
Okay,
that's
so
not
you're
quite
wrong.
right.
I'll be honest. I don't
Yeah.
listen to hip hop. Well, that's not true. I listen to hip hop, but I'm way more like into metal, like the way some people are into country as well. Like I'm way more into metal, and then it's in a weird divert way. If we go away from metal, we move to like techno and then orchestral. So it's just kind of like and leap. So it's
And like
weird.
one of those crazy hippie ladies who in the 1990s still thought it was the 60s. They're kind of stuck in that forever 60s.
You ate a lot of
Only for
mushrooms?
me, it's forever 2000s.
It's
I
forever.
am all about the grunge and the alternative rock and the ska. Happy punk is one of my favorite go-tos, but I'm also very into the rap.
Oh God. Boomer Bob shows better than me today. Be funny if her ringtone was "Raise Your Hands" by Bon Jovi.
Oh, okay. No, Loudglass is clarifying. Kanye did sing Gold Digger. CeeLo sang "Fuck You." Okay.
I have no choice but to believe that. I don't really know. I'm like I said.
Yeah.
I listened to Eminem a little bit. I listened to different stuff here and there. Again, more metal.
The West Coast hip hop, like the boom bap funk. Really amazing sounds.
I liked Limp Bizkit when they first came out and their first album dropped. And then I kind of went with it on the second one. And then when they just kept doing like remixes of Keep Rollin', I'm like, all right, we can go now. And then Fred Durst like publicly kind of became a little bit of a douche canoe. And I'm like, and we can go now. Like, I guess he's still kicking it and performing or whatever. But I'm like, I'm done. Yeah. I don't really.
I partied with Gob.
Ooh,
I partied with Il Scarlet, and yeah, so it was very much a West Coast feel when it came to the rap, but also the I mean, grunge started West Coast. That came from us.
Arch Magnus Tim's right. Fred Durst looks terrible now. Yeah, he's not looking good, but he's like old, so.
He's not old. He's not that much older than us. Come on.
Yeah, but he's been touring and stuff and fucking. Yeah. And didn't he got heavy for a while because wasn't he in like a movie at one point and he was kind of chunky? He's slimmed down, so he's healthier, like healthy weight wise. I hope he didn't do fucking like pills like before because like he was probably in a level of access that he could have gotten to like that stuff before it was really mainstream and big or whatever and. Either way, yeah, he looks old. So I guess he's not older than me. Sure as hell looks it. So there we go. Yeah. We have like 2.5 hours left in the program. You struggle with heat in the area you're in. We have we have that in common. Heat and humidity are an issue with me. So I thought this might be funny. I want to see what this is.
Actually, heat is wonderful for me. It's just the humidity. Yeah.
Well,
the warmer the better, honestly, because I'm usually cold.
Well, we have Sony's apparently making this thing called the Rheon Pocket Pro Plus, which is a wearable cooling device. So I guess I'm the only one who's super soaked. God, I'm so fucking wet for this thing. I'm the only one who's super stoked about this, apparently, out of the two of us. But I like legit, like I heard about this, and I'm like, this could be the kind of thing where I'm like, fuck your heat and humidity. I've got like an AC necklace. I don't know what it is. I hope it doesn't have to be in your pockets because I don't do shirt pockets very well. I always do pants pockets, and I don't need to refrigerate my balls. But
no.
Oh, speaking of my balls, I have an interesting my balls story.
We have to talk about your balls.
They're not about my balls.
Live stream?
It's a story that somebody wrote about their balls.
Oh, okay, good. That's fine then.
I might have to do it if I tell you about it. But a guy named Robert Fripp went in to the hospital because he had a heart attack, and he understands they had to do a lot of things at the hospital to help him through his heart attack. He's very, very grateful. He's alive and well, but he would like to know why they shaved his balls. Just out of curiosity. Like, I get it. You had to, do the stuff. You had to the drugs, the stints, the holes, the poking, the bruising. But why'd we shave my balls? Like, just. So we have that. My chick is going through the change. She would enjoy a personal cooling device. Well,
there you go.
Well,
Boomer Bob, he's also saying Durst is my age, so ease up. Right? Like, Durst is literally, he's not even 10 full years older than me. He's our age.
I'm gonna say my Fred Durst.
When they do, the age brackets, we're in the same age bracket as him. So don't be talking about how old he is.
Like, there were lots of things I liked about Limp Bizkit, and then I just feel like they became super duper commercial, and then he did cringy shit, and like, he picked the fight with the Creed guy, and I'm like, don't pick a fight with the fucking like Jesus freak dude. Like, let him go, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he had some radio friendly, good tunes, but I was never really a
Boomer
huge
Bob
Limp
also
Bizkit
pointing out I'm
fan.
55. So yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm 46. I'll be 47 in 2 months. God.
I love playing the "How old do you think I am" game. Like that's been.
I don't.
Dude, I love it because as I get older, the people are off and the margin keeps growing. Like my legs don't work, but if I just stay remotely healthy, I'm gonna Benjamin Button the fuck out of this. Like, by the time I'm 90, everyone's gonna think I'm 12. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to worry about pedophiles when I'm older. Johnny is 56. Oh, that hurts.
Yes.
That hurts.
He is.
That hurts. Scott Stapp
and he looks every day of it.
and Creed are back, apparently. Really? I liked Creed before I got to know Scott Stapp in terms of like him doing interviews or expressing his opinions about stuff. Like, I didn't mind the music. It was the kind of thing if somebody played it, like if I was working like in the kitchen, like, and that was playing, like, you can just move through it. It's got a beat, whatever. Yeah, but the whole like him and Fred Durst shit, I'm like, no. Should I just like Johnny is 29? That is lovely. That is lovely. It's probably totally a joke.
Junkies, I'm 45 young, right? Like, it sounds, when you say the number, it sounds old. Like, I remember when my folks turned 40. But now living in it, I don't feel old at all. Like, my parents don't even look old, So,
mine do.
Yeah.
My parents look really, really old. I saw my mom the other day, and I almost freaking grabbed a baseball bat. Thought she was a zombie. I was like, holy shit.
I mean, they've gone gray.
The dead are walking. Holy God.
Dad went bald, but oh, good to see you, No Pen.
Last time I saw my dad, I called him Father Time. And then I followed up that really bad joke with an even worse one. I said, so where's Rosemary? Because you can't have time without Rosemary.
Because you can't have time without Rosemary.
Boom.
Ha, ha, ha. Good one.
Right. I don't feel this age. Yeah, I don't feel my age either, but that I can't really attribute that to anything. I've been remarkably immature my whole life, so it's not fucking news. Baloney Digger is 35 at most. Jennifer Smells is 35. And I'm 42, so there's that.
I'll take it.
There's that.
I'll take it.
42.
Where is it here? It only gets worse the older you get, says Boomer Bob. And Wild's telling Boomer Bobby to wait until Gravity knocks on Digger's door. Then she'll understand old. Oh, Gravity's a knocking. Yes. Gravity and I are no longer friends. And I know he's just going to let me down hard in the years to come.
Boomer Bob Show. Johnny, no offense, but having a kid with medical issues probably ages the fuck out of your parents. I didn't have my medical issues. They didn't even start up until I was like 20, 21. Like, I literally was 20 years old. I literally turned 21. And that, like, a month later, I was in the hospital with my MS thing. So my MS, I'd say that, I don't know how much that, they've been through a lot worse even before that point. I was born kind of late in the game. My parents had a lot of kids. So I'd just say having the multiple kids and growing up in the life we had, it just was difficult in general. I'm 39, 40 in January. Well, good for you. My balls now hit the water when I sit on the toilet.
Yeah. But does your dick?
Oh, I knew you were going to go there. When I shit, my dick touched the water.
Right?
I'll say this. My parents certainly didn't get rejuvenated at all by me having MS. That certainly didn't help anything.
Yeah.
I feel like that. I feel like my parents looking old is due simply to the fact that they are actually fairly old. So,
My parents got gray. And dad gets wider, mom gets wrinklier.
Like I said, my mom's great. She's gotten skinnier and smaller, and my dad turned black. My dad now identifies as African American.
Okay.
It's weird. It started with a farmer's tan, but then like it metastasized from there, and it just got worse.
Interesting.
And then like he kept doing things like showing up late to stuff and not going to work, and that apparently agitates the situation. I'm such a piece of garbage. Check out the former Minnesota Vikings Matt Kelly lawsuit for that toilet question.
Oh, hey, Fiery, good to see you.
82. Lisa Marie, 82.
Oh, 82. Okay, well that's even better because my little brother is 81.
Yeah, I'm 82.
I mean, to be fair, my last boyfriend previous, there was 6 years difference. He was 6 years younger than me. So you're a lot better age range wise. But yeah, it still feels weird to date someone younger than my little brother. I
might have my math wrong. I might be 43 and I just didn't do the math properly. But it's 20, 25. So yeah, I'm going to be 44. 82.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing. No, I'm just kidding. He's still there. I will say that I haven't seen him for a while, but it's not because he went anywhere.
Oh goodness.
Problem is he's a mover and shaker. You really got to chase him down, and I just don't have the time to hoof it. Oops. 1982. Yeah, it's at the tail end of 82, so it's like I'm gonna be whatever this year. You know what? I suck at math, is what it is.
Yeah.
I could have swore I was
November. So.
Could have swore it was. You know what? I can't do the math off the top of my head. It's always weird with 82, and then I gotta go. So 20 years gets you to 2002, and then another 20 years, so 42 gets you to 2022. So we're at 26. Shit, I don't know. Fuck, I'm screwed. I was way off. Anyways, I'm sold. They don't even make aftermarket parts for this old chassis. B44. Thank you, AP, for doing the math. I didn't want to admit it to myself, but thank you. Yes, I did 44. I was so proud. I was so proud. I was so proud that I was at. I'm like, oh God, I'm older than I thought. Like that's worse. That's the worst part when you see things in life and you're like, shit, I'm old. But the worst part is when the thing you see that makes you go, shit, I'm old, is your age typed out in the screen, and you go, 44. Shit, I'm old.
See, the first time I ever felt a real shit, I'm old, was when my music started being considered classic. That was a real, like, oh, to the gut. Like, oh, damn, my music's classic now? It's not new? Oh, my God.
Driveway Junkie, I feel old when I say I was born in 1980. Right? Yeah. Nobody feels great about it. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
79. I was born in the best decade. I was a child in the best decade to be a child. I was a teenager in the best decade to be a teenager. And then the 2000s hit and my 20s hit. And I
was really a Bush junkie in the best decade to be a Bush junkie.
No, I did though. I really lucked out. I did it right.
You see, I was born in the 1900s, which was the best century to be born in the time.
Mm-hmm.
I came to power in the 1920s, which is the best era to come to power. I committed genocide from 1920 all the way to 1946. It's the best decades to commit genocide. So yeah, you got that kind of thing. So hooray, Hitler.
Only it wasn't Hitler.
I'll say this. I feel incredibly old when I miss like old school video games I used to play and stuff. When I like the other day I was doing Devil May Cry and I was like nostalgically playing through that, and I kind of felt a little old, but it got worse because there was a time where I was by myself and I was looking at the marketplace and I was just like looking I didn't buy any games, but I was looking and I was like, oh, they've got all these collections of Sonic. And when I felt really, really old, is the one I want is like Sonic Hedgehog 2, maybe Sonic 3. But like 2 is really my jam. And I'm seeing all of these Sonic games, and I'm like, I don't know this. I've never played this. I don't understand this. And I'm just like, all of this stuff has come and gone to the point where that stuff has been collected as a, hey, fondly remember your childhood collection. And I'm just like, fuck. I'm old. I'm old because the childhood collection has shit that I aged out of gaming-wise, which means it happened while I was, in my early teens, when I had more important things like playing hockey and chasing pussy. So, just different things to do.
Caesar's saying, he's saying the same thing. He felt old when the Xbox 360 became a retro. That was his gut punch. And King Kong Dong is saying, I will feel old when I realize my graduation year is the birth year of the 2029 class. How do you think I felt when I found out that one of my good buddies was born the same year I graduated high school? That kind of... Yeah, that was a bit of a gut punch too.
God, we're old.
I know, right? And you were talking about Sonic. The original Sonic was my jam. I played Sonic 2, but I prefer the original
Sonic 2, dude. Sonic 2. I have such fond memories of Sonic 2. My sister and I used to play it together all the time. She used to take the second controller and play as Tails and just help you out if you hit stuff. I was like, like fucking spazzy ADHD dude, so I was doing that. And then we used to both love fucking just cranking the shit out of that was back when 3D gaming technology was a big deal, and they had the half pipe. And so every time you jump in, she would be on. She'd be, ooh, there's this. Get in the circle! Like she's like, get in the circle, because she knew like that's when she really gets to play. And as soon as that music started, she was just like, oh, as and then you just start running the fucking half pipe. And the whole idea is like, oh my god, it's so amazing. And I've seen it and played it since. God, it's not amazing compared to the technology we have today, but that was the first one. That's on the cartridge games that you had to blow, put back in the machine.
Yes, that's right.
I'm so old. We only had ping pong, the Forrest Gump pong. Yeah, dude, I say Atari and people say what? And it's like, yeah, you don't remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember being a kid and lining up with all the other kids that lived at the co-op to wait our turn to play Pong. There was a hippie couple with no kids, so they had the Pong game.
I'll tell you this, Pepperidge Farm
first came out. Oh, it was...
Sorry. We're going back and forth. Remember this, remember that. And then, so like my brain was screaming two different things. I remember. And then the other thing my brain was screaming, Pepperidge Farm remembers. I always thought like that'd be a hilarious thing in like a fucking like really, really tense scene. Like if this is why I would be horrible for like if I didn't have MS and I was like doing like movies or shows or whatever, I'd be horrible because like I could do all that stuff, but I'd make way too many like outtakes. People wouldn't want to, like, you'd be wasting film back in the day. They'd be like, we can't, this guy costs too much because he spoofs shit. Because I'd just like,
money.
You'd be talking to somebody and I'd be like, do you remember? And I'd look them straight in the eye and wait before, and just as they're about to answer, like, Pepperidge Farm remembers. And they'd just lose their shit. And then we'd be laughing. And they wouldn't be able to do that scene now because every time we get to it, they just remember, Pepperidge Farm remembers. It'd be good. It'd be fun. I'd never get hired. It's awesome. If you saved your childhood video game collection, you could retire off of them now.
Right?
I mean,
Little
maybe,
did we know back then.
Look, here's the problem. If I still had my Sega Genesis and what was it, Cyborg Justice, I wouldn't want to sell it. Like, I'd want to hook it up to my fucking TV.
Play it again.
I want to play Cyborg Justice. That game was fun. You were a cyborg because you crashed in an alien world and they turned you into a cyborg and you're just a slave, right? Like all the other cyborgs.
Okay.
And one day you wake up and you remember, and you're like, no. So now I'm going to get the people that that technically saved my life but turned me into a robotic slave. I'm going to get him. So Cyborg Justice is one of those old school games. But the best part about Cyborg Justice, you got to design your cyborg. There were different parts that had different advantages. But as you played through the game, you could rip off opponents' pieces and plug them into you instead. So, like, the whole thing was run up, grab, and then when you grab, you just keep hitting back as fast as you can. And you're just like, and then pop, and then you can swap it out. Now you've got the blaster arm. And the best part was you could do it with people's legs. You could pick up their legs, and you could just plink, and then you'd switch, and you'd have different legs. There were legs that ignored the ground traps, the gravity traps. There were legs that were tank legs that could super dash. It was a great game. Okay. I loved it. So the same as Mega Man, pretty much. Fun. Pretty much. Yeah. It was generic Mega Man, and I loved the fuck out of it. I sold my Game Boy Color Pokemon games for about $3,000.
Wow.
I've got a teal blue Game Boy Color floating around here somewhere. And I think the only game I have for it is Grand Theft Auto. The original bird's eye view top-down Grand Theft Auto, where all the cars were just little different colored rectangles.
Yes.
I'll tell you this, if you could shoot and like hit people well in the shooting parts of Grand Theft Auto back in the day on the Game Boy, you could fucking crush it at Oregon Trail. Oh, yeah. Fucking hunting in Oregon Trail is a bitch. And that's another thing. My daughter doesn't understand what the Oregon Trail is. We had, I hate to fucking steal your line. We had better shit back when we were younger. Like, Oregon Trail was at its time, was a game, like, that was easy to use, easy to get a hold of, and educational.
And educational, yeah. Exactly. We actually got taught things while we played games. We didn't just kill things.
I have a head-to-head Pong cabinet. I don't know what that means. Dreamcast and Crazy Taxi was my jam back then. I remember Crazy Taxi. Holy crap, we're halfway there. I didn't get to this. I'm still really excited about this. Wearable cooling devices.
Yes, okay. I'm going to just take myself off camera for a moment and get some more coffee.
The best part was always dying of dysentery. I wouldn't say it's the best part, Arch Magnus Tim, but it's certainly the part we all remember experiencing. You know what it is? Dying of dysentery was the most memorable part of the game. Because every time it happened to you, you fucking remembered. So you weren't allowed. Dying of dysentery was like the duck hunt dog, where we all experienced it. We all fucking hated it. It happened to all of us.
Right. I actually, for the longest time, I had a little vial of dust from the Oregon Trail. And it was like one of my prized possessions. I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
It's just somebody's dysentery that you've got in there. if what's been spoken is to be believed, every inch of the Oregon Trail is covered in dysentery. Somebody's dysentery.
Broken wheel.
Historical dysentery.
Broken axle. Yeah.
Imagine if people gave tours like they do of like certain areas of like, and this time in the 1750s, and they show you like old timey houses. Imagine someone, and here's where Annabelle Gustafson shot herself to death. Now,
oh my goodness. Yes, finding out what dysentery actually was.
The stains are gone, but the loss is never forgotten. This is where she crapped her last crap. So there you go. That's how it is. If someone dies, the game would jump scare you with funeral music. Back in the day when jump scares were fun and harmless. I'll say there's a lot of games that the kids play and get into nowadays where I'm just kind of like, I feel like I'm sorry, but I feel like we just be a little more creative here. Just like she watches a lot of videos of people playing Minecraft, but if you get her to play Minecraft, she always just wants to watch someone else do it. And I'm like, how about you do it? What do you want to do? Then the worst part is I always give in and I just do what she wants, and it just becomes 30 minutes of me building the house she wants me to build. And the little bastard still won't drive me in. You know what? The only time I'm going to get to have anything close to Mario Kart with this kid is when she gets a driver's license of her own, and that's it. That's it. Lexi Vaughn, glad I didn't miss the start of the show. Well, we did get into one story. I'm sorry, the hand to God moment. The hand to God moment was fun.
Yeah.
We did get into one story. But she is right. We do have a thing to do. So this is an advertisement for Sony's apparently wearable cooling device, and I don't know where it is. I don't see it in this ad.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Right now, before I hit play, he's either squinting into the sun or it's sitting on his balls right now. This is the questionable face.
Is it in the hat?
Is it in the hat? Oh, no. He's demonstrating
he's not wearing
that he's not wearing it, so he's warm. Hey, guys, spoiler alert. Being in the sun can get warm.
It's warm.
Wearable thermal cooling device that cools and warms. I don't need the warming. I could use the cooling part. All right, this music is a little loud. We're not loud over here, so we're going to turn you down, buddy. Silent and long-lasting battery life. I'm seriously, like, depending on how much this is, I might totally want one of these. Wearable sensing device enables automatic temperature adjustment. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, smart tech crap. Screw you. The smart app that helps you with smart adjustment. Smart cool. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm warm.
No, she's cold.
Oh, no, she's cold, right. Fuck, I can't remember. They said cooling device. They've misled me.
Well, it does both.
I don't want it to do both. I just want it to do cold.
It keeps you cold in the hot, and it keeps you hot in the cold.
Well, just no, but that's like legit. Like, if I have that cooling my spine directly, like, life could be better for me in the summer. If this is $950, I'll get a PS5 Pro instead. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not $950. Let's see if we can find one. Sony person.
Yeah, Wild is saying if it works, it would be great for construction jobs, right? And I've had multiple
it's like $211
friends. I've got flaggers standing out in the heat.
Yeah, you flaggers.
On the highway all day long. That's brutal. This would be brilliant for that.
All right, so far in the shopping section, like we can boom. Like, these things are like a couple $100. 99.
You know, those things are just fans, aren't they?
I don't know what these are.
Yeah, those are just fans. They just blow on your neck.
The Sony one, 237 on apparently Waifu. Waifu is the only one that has the Sony one. Wearable air conditioner, $111 pre-owned. How do they already have them pre-owned?
Pre-owned. Well, because that's the previous style. You can see the new design style.
Oh, we have. Yeah. Oh, so these things have existed before, and I'm only finding out about this.
Yeah.
Could fucking use one of these. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to look into those. $230 ball cooler. Johnny could survive the humidity. I've had one for years. Says Matthew Q. I'm only finding out about this, and I should look into one of these things. I should legit look into one of these things, especially if I'm supposed to do the anniversary show this summer, and I was all talking a big game because that one other multiple amputee dude was apparently fucking cornhole like champion. And I'm like, well, if he can be a champion, I could play. Like, I can roll up and just kind of like, here's what I'm gonna do. I need to talk to Brian because we're gonna have to do some math, but like cornhole distances tend to be like a certain thing. I want to build like a catapult apparatus we can attach to the wheelchair, and that's how I'm launching my cornhole bags.
You cheater. You can't
I'm just going to aim, and I'm going to set it up so I have a reticle. And
sounds like fun.
But before I do it, I'm going to throw in something that was never ever said before. If someone activated a catapult, make ready, and then hit the button. I want the catapult arm to both hit the bullseye every time and put so much oomph in it that the bags explode when they go in the hole. And I want the chair to like rock like it almost knocked me over. I want this thing to be dramatic.
Dribble a little nitroglycerin on it before you launch. It'll.
I'm just gonna show up with a leaf blower and just thump and then hit reverse. She's gone from suck to blow. That's how we'll do it. We're more than just fans, Digger.
Boomer Bob.
Kind of.
We're more than just fans, Digger. We're family.
She was talking about the thing in the I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, so actually, so we got the I still have the story for the freaking arm thing. That was, God, I love that. I am never going to not love that. I'm sorry. Hand to God. Hand to God. Just... Again, that moment needs to be clipped and memed for all time. Just hand to God.
No, Rexstar, you're misunderstanding. Johnny will not be getting cornholed at the anniversary show. That's not what's happening.
No,
he's going to be playing a game called Cornhole.
I'm just saying I'm willing to do that. I think I probably should get one of those AC things. That might really, really help me.
Right. Well, I was wondering, Mr. Q says he's had one for years. Do you have like just the fan, the thing that you wear around your neck and it's a fan, or do you have?
No, I don't have anything. I have like
you.
cooling
I'm talking
packs.
to Mr. Q, Johnny. Mr. Q says he's had one for years. So I'm curious what kind he's had. Because it obviously works.
I just obviously should get something like that between now and then, just off of just off of like having done the anniversary show before. Like getting there isn't a problem. Getting into my wheelchair isn't a problem. But like I sit out in the sun and I hang out with people and I lose track of time because I'm having fun hanging out with people. And it's just I'm like a bowl of ice cream. Like in the sun after a while, now we're just soup. It's not good. You slip a little ice pack in there, blows air on you, cold air on you from the ice pack. You've got
the fan. You've got the fan one. Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to look into a couple of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to look into...
I found the fan one annoying, but I've got long hair. So it was really annoying to me. Because it's always blowing my hair. But yeah, if Mr. Q says they're lifesavers, then yeah, definitely you should look into them.
All right, so this is a rip and read. I'll put it out on the page so we can read and talk about it. This is something that Corey Adam, I think, needs to know about because he always endorsed this kind of idea. And now they're officially doing it. It's like the Olympics, except steroids are allowed. We're doing the what would we call this? The souped up Olympics in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the endurance Olympics.
Live enhanced as the
clean and jerk. Why did they have to make those words so big?
What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't look at the picture. Clean and jerk. Well, that's
the first thing I saw.
Of course it is. Of course that's where your mind goes. Of course that's where your mind goes.
I have no idea what's written above it, and it doesn't matter because it says clean and jerk.
Dear Lord, woman.
Enhanced games. Thank you, Saint Caesar.
I did.
They're enhanced.
As it could be. Yeah, the enhanced games are coming to a fucking Las Vegas near you. I'm all for this. Like I was telling you.
Yeah, totally.
Like people are gonna doping is not only known about and not prohibited. It's fucking encouraged. Like it's damn near a prerequisite. Like, oh boy. And like I was telling you, I can't wait to see people have like roid rage, like fits, like they freak out. Like some gymnast dude is doing one of those floor routines and the dude doesn't stick the landing and then just starts punching whoever's in front of him. Starts beating the crap out of somebody.
It'll help clean up drug use in the regular sports too, because now these people have a venue of their own, you know.
Red Scooper, we didn't sell meat at the last one. That was at his golf tournament thing, and I don't know that I want to do that because I didn't know. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, we were gonna come back," and it's like nobody told me that. And I was at the first hole, and so after everyone plays off, I was like, "What am I supposed to do? Just sit here?" And then everybody expected me to be in the clubhouse. And I was like, "Nobody said anything. Like, hey, hang out in the clubhouse. We'll see you after." Like nobody planned on that. And then like I had to roll back to the car, and I was exhausted. I'm like, "Yeah, let's just go home." The weather looked like it might rain. I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't look great for me to get back to the car later. I'll just go." And a lot of people, "Oh, I was gonna come back." So what ended up happening is I bought a whole bunch of beef, and I had to eat it all.
Giggity. Yeah, bought a bunch of beef.
I shortened my lifespan because I ate so much processed meat. So that wasn't the anniversary show.
There was wasn't someone offering to pay for a ticket for me to get out for the
that was
show?
that was Joey Caravello that said that on like the Steel Toe show or whatever. Well, you know what? We'll worry about that when we get there. I got other things to do this weekend and some other things to look at, so who knows where we'll be by that time. And like I said, that's an easy promise to type in a chat.
Right. Yes. No, I know, but it made me got me thinking.
What, book a plane ticket now and bite the bullet and fly? I wouldn't ask that of you.
No. God, no. Fuck no.
All right, got you thinking.
Unless
what?
You're literally in the hospital dying, I will not get on a plane.
Okay, I didn't know where you were at. It got me thinking.
Well,
so.
No, I'm thinking if I can like price out the cost of the train thing and then do little fun fundraiser type things like we do with the spinning wheel of death, that sort of thing.
Well, that's an on you thing. I'm not. I'm nothing to do with that. Like I'm not.
No, I know.
I am not involved.
That would be all punishment to me. The neighbors were telling me I could get put on the spinning wheel, things like, do X amount of squats or, hold a weight for how long or jumping jacks or burpees or whatever.
Okay. Well, so yeah, back to what we were talking about. Enough about the things about August.
Right.
So yeah, they're enhanced. The Olympics on steroids. You know what? I'm spoiler. More impressive than the actual Olympics. I'd wager. I'd wager we'll see more impressive performances, or we'll see people so like fucking geeked out on steroids that their bodies explode, or that they just freak the fuck out and again roid rage out and like. Somebody has to put him down. Like he's gone berserk.
I would like to see some of those juicers get in there and attempt to do the things. They're filling their muscles with like liquid.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got big bulging muscles, but they're not actually.
You mean strength to them. You mean the people who get like the fake muscle stuff? Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
I'd love to see. Yeah. I'd love to see somebody that has like the fake muscle implants go up against someone whose muscles are all real in like an arm wrestling contest. So it's like super big arm. Who will win? It's like ding ding whoop woof, and the dude like flips out of the chair because he's all silicone implants.
Yes.
That would be good. King Kong Dong, what's wrong with the plane? She doesn't like planes. She doesn't like air travel.
I've always had a fear of falling from a very large height. That's
which is why she'll never climb on top of my dick.
Good. Like 3 different responses that all went through my head simultaneously on that one.
I'll just say it. You're welcome. Okay, so yeah, we have like 2 hours, a little less than left in the program. The enhanced Olympics, I really want to see it happen. We're being upfront and honest. Let's just call it I don't know, the World Doping Athletic. Like I don't know, the World Doping.
I like the idea of calling it the Enhanced Olympics.
Enhanced.
They are enhanced.
Just completely roided out people. I've got another rip and read that I'll go to for a minute. This one we'll do in just a second. Thank you, Jelly. Yeah, we have a little less than 2 hours in the program. Our studio sponsor this week and next is Mr. Q's Didgeridoos, the classic woodwind instrument of Australia in all of its native glory. If you don't like it, blow it up your ass. Mr. Q's didgeridoos. The middle, that one Middle Eastern guy with the fake muscles getting beat by a normal man was funny. Right, it just would be funny.
I haven't seen.
Oh, the enhanced games happened on Sunday. Crap, I need videos.
Yeah, it happened over the weekend. Yeah.
Are you dying or dying? I gotta know if I can still make the train. So far as I know, I'm out dying. I've outlived expectations by this point, so I'm trying to stay positive that we can keep outliving expectations.
Just keep it. Yeah.
A lot of people had forecast things going badly for me, and they have gone badly over the last few years, but they forecast it going downhill faster. So the funny part is they stopped going downhill as fast when I stopped taking the meds they kept prescribing.
Weird.
Weird.
That just
like there's certain medications I should be on. Like I said, we've added 2 new ones recently, but I took a lot, like pretty much everything that doctor was prescribing out of the equation. And let's say there were some downsides, but there were way more ups. So
yeah.
Weird. Rumble pushes notifications for events like that. Oh.
Okay.
So I'm sad that I missed it. Now I got to find some videos. I want to see the enhanced games. I want to see things like and I know it's not the winter games, it's probably more like the summer games, but I'd love to see like a shot put and like he throws it and it just goes into the stands and like it hits some dude in the chest and knocks him over while he's holding a bag of popcorn, and the announcer's like, "There's a souvenir for a lucky fan." Like something fun.
Crushed chest. Suddenly his ribs look like Crowder's did before his operation.
Like they're doing curling, and so they're sitting there all this time. It probably shuffleboard. They're doing like I'm imagining curling, and it's just like a super ripped dude, and it's like he's getting his arm ready, doing that rocking thing where they go back and forth, like slick it up or whatever the fuck the point is, and then he fucking lets it go, and it just flies through and goes through the wall.
Straight out the other side and into the pool.
It goes through the wall of the building. Daylight's coming in, and it's fucking gone. Yeah, that'd be great. I really, Johnny went past the expired date. Shh, don't tell Israel. Oh.
Yes, the Weenie 500 happened this weekend too.
Oh yeah, the Weenie 500. The highlights were better than last year. We might have to look into those. I might have to look into. You've got to think someone has been speared by a javelin at some point. Actually,
at some point, yeah.
I have someone getting, I think, speared not by a javelin. I have an innocent lady getting taken. That's I believe in the second hour. If we, you know what, we're coming to the end of the first. We might want to finish the second. I'm going to do this one because I. Does anyone here have like a fear or phobia of clowns? You don't have. You don't like flights, but how do you feel about clowns?
They don't bother me at all. I love horror. Anything.
I'm a
horror.
Like no, not.
I am a hole for horror.
Oh, boo boo.
Horror.
All right. Well, then let's go to this.
I like scary things.
So I'll read this story for people so they know what we're talking about here. Police in Massachusetts are now trying to help anybody in the public can help them identify the owner of a puppet recently turned into the station. So they would like to know anyone that recognizes this puppet.
Why did the cops want to find the owner of the puppet?
Because it was turned into the station and they'd like to give it back to whoever owns it.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something.
The Stoneham Police Department shared the photo of the massive marionette with red hair, no eyes, and a clown costume. And
that actually is
they said,
big.
And I'm quoting them here, "We're attempting to locate the owner of this puppet that was turned into the station. If this belongs to you, or if you recognize it from your nightmares, please contact us to arrange pickup." Commenters on the post said the puppet appears to be a 7-foot 7-inch animatronic called Bobby Strings, which Spirit Halloween sells for $309. Dear Lord.
A 7 foot?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks big, but not 7 feet big.
Actually, you know what? I'd buy it. Look behind him. Look behind the puppet.
That's what I'm doing.
That's a snow shovel.
Do you see that?
So that's like a cabinet.
A ladder beside him. I own that exact same ladder.
Oh, for the love.
And that folded up like
and
that.
And it's made in Canada.
About my waist. No, it's brutal. It's great because it bends and stuff, but it sucks because the slats that you're supposed to stand on are just square, like bars. It really hurts your feet.
Hey, he had a serious pectoral disfiguration. Who did? Me? I mean, I
don't know. The X-ray looked awful. That's all I know.
Clowns and mimes scare the hell out of me. It was found at the scene of a horrific murder. No, it was turned into the. Again. Who the fuck just finds a puppet and goes, I got to turn this into the cops? I feel like somebody bought this and I'm like, I'm going to turn this in saying I found it. And so they'll wait for the owner to come forward. No person in their right mind would claim ownership of this like psychotic looking puppet. So
if it was mine, if it was one of mine, like a Halloween decoration, I'd totally go back. And, the cops are showing my really awesome 7-foot whatever puppet. I would totally go and reclaim it.
Yeah, but like I said, if you bought it just to fuck with the cops.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're not going to reclaim it then. Then you're just like, nah, fuck it. It's a bomb. Javelin reefs killed in the javelin throw to date. What? Refs, I think he means. There have been numerous javelin refs killed in the javelin throw.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wild Saffron, bet the puppet was filled with drugs. That's the police setting a trap. Call us. We just want to give you your puppet. I mean, no offense. If you're using a puppet like this to smuggle drugs, you have to know, like the cops are. They are not going to just leave that be. Oh, man. But if it's a Halloween decoration, then it's probably going to be in Ivy's fucking front yard this year. That kid loves Halloween. For someone who hates scary crap, oh boy, does she love Halloween.
My dad and I, we always had fun celebrating or decorating for Halloween. And then once mom and dad split up, dad and I just started going nuts on the house decorations. It was awesome.
Nice. All right. We did you, so we got to close you and you. Okay, good. So we have one story left for the first hour. We'll get through this, and then we can for the last hour and a half we can cover hour 2. It's always so much fun when you hear javelin is the best weapon of war. $300 is kind of expensive just to mess with somebody, right? But isn't it also kind of expensive to use as a drug mule? I feel it'd be the same. But yeah, no, my daughter loves Halloween. She has a Halloween costume that she keeps wearing that she really, really loves. It makes her like a monarch butterfly, and it's got like a set of wings. She loves just wearing the wings and running around like a human kite in the house. I'm amazed that none of the cats have just like grabbed onto her and just gone for a ride because like they could. Like she just runs like crazy. So every year it's something new. So she did Bluey stuff one year. She doesn't like this is the fun part. So the butterfly costume we got her was meant to be for Halloween. She liked wearing it so much that she needed a new Halloween costume because those are my clothes. And we're like, oh, now that's just one of her outfits. Like that's my butterfly outfit. And we're like, yeah, but for Halloween, no, I'll be a witch for Halloween. But the butterfly outfit, yeah, it's my butterfly outfit. I want to wear that tomorrow. King Kong Dog, did you get my link? Oh, that's right. He gave me a link a while ago. For something. Which link?
Oh.
I don't know if it was a while ago, we missed it. I'll scroll back up here, make sure. Nope, I wanted to make sure I especially didn't miss anything money wise. But he did send a link a while ago. I just don't remember where it is. Yep. And you know what?
I got it.
Did he send it to you on X or something?
No, yeah, I found it in the chat.
Okay. I'll repost. I don't know what it does. It have anything to do what we're talking about? What is this? Spider-Man actor J.K. Simmons ran into a familiar face at a Mets game. I don't really care. What is that? What does that have to do with?
I don't know, but I'm interested now.
Again, all right, fucking. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna file this under who cares? J.K. Simmons, and there's a kid dressed like Spider-Man. Oh wow! Oh holy shit! Oh holy shit! Fucking, that's totally a setup. That doesn't just accidentally happen. So he's got a fucking Daily Bugle paper and everything. Yeah, this is an entire fucking whatever. There you go. We played your clip. Not really what we do here. Spider-Man Noir is still on the fence. So far, it's good. I haven't seen it. Don't care. It's a Johnny doll? I don't think so. When is the show ever on topic? Why are you being like this? Because it's just like, I'm not just like, it's not just, hey, send us clips and we'll play your clips all day. And again, it's not even that it was on, that we were on topic. We were talking about just the, hey, play my clip. What does it have to do with what we're talking about? Why is it? Oh, but it's. I thought it was funny that they set up a Spider-Man thing at a baseball game. Cool. Like, I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Lab Glass is screaming, "Great clip, Kong!" And
Loves
Red
it.
Scoper explained it to me. He saw Spider-Man at the Mets game because Kingpin loves the Mets. I didn't realize that guy was Kingpin. That was
No, that's not Kingpin. That's the guy that played Jonas Jameson or whatever, the head of the Daily Bugle in the original Spider-Man movies. And Spider-Man just happened to be sitting behind him with a fake Daily Bugle paper taken from the movies, which is an article from, again, that there's no way that organically happened. So
no. Yeah,
it was just kind of dumb.
Lab Glass, Johnny Squirrel.
Johnny just had a 5-minute rant about Halloween, which wasn't a part of the actual story. But we were talking about the Halloween puppet. It was related. This doesn't seem related. We were also in a transition period. I thought the nerd in you appreciated it. My bad. Well, you were wrong, okay? J. Jonah Jameson. And he was also in No Way Home. Yeah. Did not appreciate it. I wanted to talk about the Guinness World Record for collection of paper cups, in which I hate the Guinness World Records. I say it again. We're giving them out for too much shit. We're now officially doing one for an Indian man who hoards. Like, this is awful. This guy has a Guinness World Record now for for being a hoarder. Like, that's just the thing. It's just all the same kind of trash. Dead Silence had good puppets. Dead Silence. I'm still saying my puppets are still Puppet Master puppets, or Puppet Master puppets, or fuck off. I was referencing a meme where Kingpin says, "It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets." I didn't.
Okay.
I did not know that meme. I don't meme to be rude. Disposable cups. Why, Lord, why? Again, you want to collect a fucking bunch of trash, fine. The guy has a Guinness, like, why do we need a record for this? And by the way, I just noticed one of them looks like it says KFC. You guys have a Kentucky Fried Chicken?
That's what I was thinking.
That's such bullshit. So I can go to India and I can enjoy Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I can't enjoy a Burger King or a McDonald's. All right, fine. Outback Steakhouse. How about that?
Why?
I'll eat my popcorn and enjoy it myself. I'm sorry. Yes, Johnny, Indians can't eat beef, but chickens they can eat. Yeah, I know that. That's why I was making a joke. Johnny doesn't give a shit about Spider-Man, so we can all fuck off with Spider-Man stuff. Kind of just didn't. I spent I feel like I'm getting kind of unjustly shit on here. Like I spend a lot of time
you were
before
a little bit curt.
a little bit curt
with chat.
No,
a little bit curt.
But this is why, I spend, people are shitting on me for not getting through the content we have. And I'm like, so you know what we need to do? Add more shit to that, squirrel. It's hard enough to hold. You're like an untrained golden retriever that just wants to be everybody's best friend. But I'm worried you're going to bite someone for some stupid reason. So I'm constantly holding your back. And you're like, buddy. And so you squirrel like crazy. I squirrel as it is already. And we, like I said, we're into the third hour. We're on the last story of the first. So excuse me if I'm like, you know what? I don't need help keeping this thing off the rails. I've got it. Is what it is.
Fair enough.
St. Caesar now, if he's in a wheelchair. Somebody sent that to me. The picture of Spider-Man in a wheelchair, on the side of a building. I think I showed it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who sent that one, but I have seen that one. So I worship cows too. Worship by emulsion is considered great in some countries. Or emulation. I said emulsion. Oops.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if you guys feel that the cows are so holy that you will drink and eat their feces, why would you not consume them? Because I gotta say, yeah, it's your God, but I'll be honest, it tastes divine. You ever had a steak? If you think chicken is good, hold the fuck. I don't know why I'm going into a weird
a weird Jew.
No. I'm doing a very I'm slipping into a very specific person now, and I'm misplacing his name. But yeah, what?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried is so. If you like eating chicken, let me tell you, nothing's better than a steak. I know this is India, and you think they're amazing. You bathe in their shit and drink their piss like wine. But if you've ever had a steak, you will be out the next morning with a knife in one hand and a cow's ass in the other. You won't be able to stop. Just... They don't believe the cow is God, their ancestors. Well, then I'm sorry, but your family is delicious. Matthew Q. Speak for yourself. I'm half donkey, half gold. Johnny, if an Indian fried beef was a thing, it would be great. I think that is an actual crime that they arrest people for, is legit selling beef products, which I find is hilarious. Because again, what else do the cows do? Wild Saffron, and it's butt stuff. It's not butt stuff. It's cannibalism stuff. Well, not even cannibal. It's beef eating stuff. Oh, isn't there a really bad liquor called Beef Eater? Now that I'm thinking about it, just not helping myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. It is a really awful.
So anyhow, yeah. So this guy who will never enjoy a steak in his life, but you know what? Good on him for not failing to gain weight. He's got all of these cups. He has a Guinness World Record. I don't care how much they paid for it. This is, again, we're rewarding someone for having a literal trash collection. They're paper cups. If a freaking fire sprinkler accidentally gets set off in that place, they're gone.
Yeah. They can't insure them.
Lexi saying, my bad. You're bad for what? To
Mr. Q.
Oh. Yeah, you should never assume things about people. It's very insulting. Just never assume. Digger is afraid to squirrel out now. No, she's not. Why would she be afraid? I have bad news for you. It's not a conscious choice with her. It is who she is as a person. She will squirrel And then she'll squirrel out of that squirrel into another squirrel. She will squirrel to a squirrel and squirrel some more. And then at the end of it, she'll be like, oh, God, I squirreled. And it's like, oh, yeah, you did. And she'll be like, sorry, I was in this rabbit hole. And it's like, yeah, it's more like a squirrel colony because this shit's getting nuts. So that's where it is. But, all right.
My goodness.
All right, I have an RFK video about him, like, corralling some
with
snakes.
The snakes?
I don't know that I care.
I don't.
If anyone really wants to watch it.
I saw it. I don't know why
it's
he grabbed
a
him the
viral
way
video.
he did.
I
don't know.
There's a variety of
know
questions
why.
I have about it, but it's just like, I don't know that I really care. But if you
need to
squirrel
talk
enough,
to it,
you end up with a collection of nuts. See, there we go. We'll load up. Here's what we'll do. We'll load up the second hour stuff. I'll keep it in the docket in case we fucking, bottom out and need something to talk about, but I don't think we will. And if it don't make it today, we ain't doing it tomorrow, sort of deal. Alrighty. Oh, I did want to talk about this. So I don't know how many Lord of the Rings fans we have, but if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you are either opposed to this or you're super in favor of it, based entirely on how also America you happen to be. I personally don't think this is a good idea. But whatever. Let's get
gift everyone loves.
Oh, shut your
car from
pie hole.
Right now, buy 4 washes.
Eat a dick, car wash lady. Eat a dick. All right, so this has been circulating on Twitter. Somebody believes we need to build monuments to Lewis and Clark. I was telling you earlier, things were more educational back in the day, like Oregon Trail. I do feel like there is a lot of education that doesn't seem to really get done anymore, but I don't think this is the solution, just so we're clear.
Okay, well, that's good.
So somebody designed this with AI and stuff. An image representing Lewis and Clark on the Mississippi River in the style of Argonath, I don't remember how to read his name. Whatever, the guy in the Tolkien things that they built the statues in Lord of the Rings. And they're estimating it at $1 billion or more, but they believe it can be done.
The Mississippi River.
On the Mississippi. I'm completely against this because I think it looks stupid and gaudy and dumb as shit. But Aragon? No, they didn't spell it that way. It's Argonath or whatever. The guy that the fucking stone statues were 510 Burger Kings and over 650 McDonald's in India. Fact check. But do they sell beef? It's got to be like soy burgers and shit.
Must be. Well, and I don't know. Not all Indians are of that faith.
Red Scooper, we don't need that dog shit. Catching snakes, now that's a squirrel. I mean, kind of. 2 problems, hell no, is problem 1. And 2, they did the Missouri River, not the fucking Mississippi River, says King Kong Dog.
Oh, no.
But it's on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Okay, I don't like the location. I don't like this at all. I think it looks stupid. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, you guys have got your 4 presidents' faces on a cliff.
Right, and I'm not the biggest fan of that either, to be honest. Like,
well,
I don't really care. It was done beforehand. But, like, there's a difference between, like, Mount Rushmore and we put their faces in. This is literally, I like this idea. I like this idea in the Lord of the Rings. And when they did the CGI and it looked really, really cool, I thought, it'd be great if we had Lewis and Clark. America. Like, who? No. I don't want this. I don't want the fucking Victory Arch or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, the arch.
I don't care about the ballroom. But presidents always do shit to the White House. But like, yeah. This to me is somebody that's like, no offense, like I'm a WoW nerd, so I understand. I don't really have a right to criticize people most of the time. This is like, all right, fucking chill, nerd. Like, fucking back the fuck off. Like, hold on, this is stupid. It's going to need regular maintenance and upkeep because there's no way this will just survive the test of time. And firstly, secondly, why would we build this most of the people that are in the area won't know who those two are anyway.
Yeah. I don't know.
Lewis and Clark, what are they, an ad firm? What are they? I know they were lawyers.
Instead of doing these, they should just put a billboard up on each side.
Thank you again for the
plaster ads.
the $5 lab glass over on Rumble. I very much appreciate that. All that stuff helps us kick on down the goal, which is at $40 right now for May 29th. So thank you very much. Lois and Clark would have made more sense, right? That'd be the very funny part. They spelled her name wrong, and she's not a dude. Plus, that other guy really doesn't look like Superman. And I was like, no. You know what? I'm fine with this, but we need 2 more statues, and they all need to be the people from Friends.
Matthew Perry's face on this cliff face.
Right?
That's awesome.
Alrighty. The Japanese
I can
Friends.
totally see like Mount Rushmore, only it's the Friends.
It's the Friends faces.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it's the proposed idea. It's made some waves on the internet. Let me just say, I think it's incredibly cheesy and really a bad idea. I don't like it at all. Daniel C. Green, founder of the Eagle Eye and prominent conservative voice on X, launched an initiative calling for the construction of 2 massive 300-foot tall statues of explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. No mention of the Native American lady that helped him with all that either. Like, we're just those 2. Those are the only ones we need to remember. There weren't any other people involved worth noting. In a viral post that quickly gained widespread attention, Green urged Americans to celebrate the core of Discovery's historic expedition by erecting monumental statues styled after the iconic, again, it's Argonath, like Argonath, from J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth, to stand guard at the Missouri River. It's fucking stupid, and I hope to God it doesn't happen. It's fucking stupid. The worst thing I've heard. Matthew Q asking that you pet that cat. So just so you know,
I'm petting this kitty cat.
It is a requirement now. I'd pet my cat, but she got treats and the AC's on, so now the basement's super refrigerated. So I wager I won't see kitties until I'm sitting on a futon where I have a fleece blanket in my lap and a cat looks at me and goes, "You're a chair," and she snuggles in. Your kitty just wants hugs. You and I almost got late watching the show because we were watching cat videos. So
Yes.
as I get older, I feel less and less shame for being a cat guy. I don't know why I felt shame in the first place, but yep, I'm just not. Yeah. Still, way prefer ferrets over cats, but good luck with that. Do we want to do that one? I guess. A Kenyan actress that was hired to play Helen of Troy. Has never heard of the Odyssey. So for me, that's like, why are you hired? If you've never heard of the role, and no offense, but this one's been around for a while. If you've never heard of it, I feel like we could probably find somebody else. Just in general. I just feel like there's a lot of catching up to do if you've never heard of it. Firstly. But secondly, the other part, she has a master's from Yale. And I'm like, in what? A beautician?
Yeah.
Like, you have a master's degree? Again, like, what's your master's in? Chris Nolan's adaptation is That's using her.
Fucking nice kitty right there.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Was fill some holes for the nice kitty and the 150 bits.
Why she does this?
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, God. Honored to be in Helen of Troy. She's honored to be in the. Fuck you, you're not. You're not honored to be in the role if you have no idea of what it is.
She doesn't know who it is.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
how
but
can
like,
you be honored?
here's what you're honored to be employed. That I'll understand and respect. You're not honored to
Yes.
be. You can't be honored to be in a Shakespearean play if you're like William who? You mean the guy from Star Trek? No, that's Shatner, not Shakespeare. You son of a. Again, you're not honored. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to shit on her, but you're not honored if you don't know what it is. There's no way you can be honored. You have no reference to understand any reverence for what this thing is. But anyways, so she's going to be doing this. It's going to come out, or no, this article was published a week ago. When her agents informed her that Nolan wanted to see her for the role, she admits that she went in quite blind. During their meeting, he gave her the script, and she read it in one sitting. She was immediately all in. I mean, I was saying yes even before he told me what role it was. Once signed on, she was excited to dive into the world of Homer. She had performed a few monologues from Greek mythology in drama school at Yale, but was unfamiliar with the source material. So again, this is just like one of the oldest plays ever. And as a drama major, master's degree, we don't.
Right?
Nope.
There's no classics in your repertoire at all. Okay, how about forget the classics? How about just basic knowledge about the people, the characters involved in the story and the time and where it's being put out? Do you really think that you should be playing this role?
I mean, I don't really care. The part that I don't like is the fake, like, I'm so honored. And as I read about the role, I was so into it. Right, because I like literally show me a juxtaposition of every actor's like, well, I read the role and I really wasn't impressed. I thought the story was pretty flat and it was pretty lame. So when I showed up on the first day of filming, I had zero expectations, and I really feel like the source material reflects that because it's absolute dog shit. Like every actor is always like, I love this character so much. Go back and watch Ryan Reynolds talk about how much he loved Deadpool. He's like, that's a guy I'd like to play someday. And it's like, I guarantee you nothing about Deadpool before this role came out. And somebody gave you a stack of comics. The same way that Jensen Ackles knew fuck all about The Boys. And Eric Kripke goes, I want you to be Soldier Boy. Dropped a stack of comics on him. Call a week later, and then Jensen Ackles goes, yeah, I'm in.
I would love to see a standalone just with him.
There is.
What? Really?
Gen V's done, and The Boys are done. They're going back in time to do like Vaught's early years, so they're gonna do the whole story. You remember the person who I would think be one of my friend's favorite characters. So the Nazi lady, Lady Liberty or whatever. They're going back to that time, I guess, in like the 1950s. Okay. Like right after World War II ends, and I guess so he's vaulted out, and so there's superheroes, and he's like, I want to be part of whatever, and they're gonna make him a superhero, and he's just, hey, there you go.
Okay, I did not know that.
Dude,
that's awesome.
It's Eric Kripke. There's no way he's not giving Jensen Ackles work. Plus, do you know what this does? We already had the episode that set it up. It sets it up for all of the other Supernatural cast members to be involved in one way, shape, or form. Because you have the speedster dude playing by Jared Padalecki, and then you have the other guy. Going back in time is pointless when you know what is going to happen to the main character. There is kind of an ending that is going to happen, but I mean, for the people that want more with, dude, I'm sorry. Jensen Ackles is hilarious with the shit he says as Soldier Boy.
I want to see him when he's first starting out. How does he start and how does he end up being the character that we see?
So it could be fun.
It could be fun. Excited. I had no idea. That's cool.
So but as for this chick, having no understanding of the Greek play that it's all based off, all the stuff, but no, we're giving you a character in this whole thing, and I'm so honored. You're just happy to be an actress in a major film.
Happy to be here.
Hey, HTBH, my fucking life motto, especially if I go on that side of the border. I need to get a shirt. I need to get a shirt for just HTBH. That way everybody can be like, how do you feel? Like, hey, man, happy to be here. I am not suicidal. All right. So I don't like how lame the world has become with people doing like TikTok-y videos. This guy apparently is a realtor, and it's made it all the way there for this kind of shit. This guy's also a little loud, so we're gonna take that down to about there. I've never ever seen something like this happen, so this would be weird. I also really want to know what neighborhood this is in. But yeah, we have a realtor making a video we'll get to next. If I was starting in Moby Dick, I would at least pretend I read the book. Well, like, this is like when she got the role, she read the script right in front of him, and it's just like, you know what you were going in to read for, and you could have done, I don't know, a smidge of research. I just, again, the problem I have isn't that they gave her the role, like, whatever, they want her to play this role. I don't really fucking care, their reasoning. But I just like the whole, like, I'm so honored to be a part of, like, no, you're not. You don't even know what it is. Like, you just read the thing, and I was so in before I finished reading the script. Right, having not understood anything, you just were, like, on board, which is fine. That's totally fine. That's not any sort of condemnation. Just nobody gives a shit. Helen of Troy didn't have a win. I don't know what it means. Cliff Notes are your friend. They could help.
Right? Yeah. Cliff Notes are definitely your friend.
Soldier Boy had one of the best lines this season talking about Bush. I'll admit, what's her name's mental image of Soldier Boy was pretty funny too.
Yes.
Jensen Ackles, just in general, like that whole role was Eric Kripke making Jensen Ackles say really fucked up shit just to see how far he could push him.
Yes.
I would love to see the outtakes of him doing those lines. Twin. Helen of Troy didn't have a twin. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
That makes a lot more sense.
Thank you, AP.
Right? Amazing the things a letter can do. So yeah, this guy's property thing is going to be fun. We'll get to that next. It's a pretty short clip, so it gets kind of to the meat of the issue. And we only have about an hour left, so it's fine because we've got a bunch of stuff to still talk about, including a lady. I don't know if she's in this one. Is she in the second hour? Nope. The tree. Oh, yep, it is. Freak accident.
Okay.
And then I've got something to round out the second hour. I'm a big fan of playing World of Warcraft. I'm a giant childlike nerd, and you love giving me shit on my WoW crack nights with my friend. And yes, I call it WoW crack. You always like, have fun storming the castle. Make sure you pillage. And I'm just being nice, cutting out one of those requests. And I keep pointing out to you that there's no pillaging. Well, and you're always pointing out my Viking ancestors. Well, we've got a story about somebody who found a collection of Viking coins. Like golden bronze. Apparently the largest hoard of Viking coins ever found. And by the way, they're all from other countries because apparently the Vikings had a lot of currency from other lands since they just straight up pilfered. So a story reinforcing your belief that that your ancestors are worded and pillaged all the way across Europe, and that apparently you can't raid without it. So which always makes me so let's be clear before we get into that. I know I'm kind of cutting you off here. I'm sorry. But before we get into that, so just be clear. So when I'm supposed to raid other channels and stuff on the internet, apparently I'm supposed to R-word them. This is weird that every time raiding happens, you need to have R-wording and pillaging. So
no, only when the raid involves a whole bunch of killing first.
So there needs to be a blood sacrifice. Again, but it's a video game, so there really isn't any killing because those things aren't real. They're NPCs. It's not even playing against other players.
And I'm not expecting you to really pillage and
But why would you want to emulate that in a video game? That's like emulating the worst parts of the video game for no reason.
I didn't say you had to emulate it.
You want it to be a thing.
It's just funny.
All right, anyways. So, yeah, we have to get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Let's get to this guy trying to sell a house. Wait, she didn't know Shakespeare? No, she didn't know. Excuse me. Thank you, voice crack. That was the other thing I was talking to the doctor about. I was like, yeah. He's like, explain it. I'm like, I used to be able to control my voice really well. Now I can't control it as well, and it cracks whenever it wants to, like a broken clock, like several times a day. How has she never? Has she never seen the Simpsons version of Homer? I don't know, because it's factually accurate. If she did, she didn't remember. So she knew. I'm sure she knew. You know what? I guess I'm assuming they never really broached this topic, but I would hope a drama master's degree from Yale might have broached the topic of William Shakespeare. If nothing else,
Maybe.
an aspiring actress might have known about it from all the ways it's been redone and worked into things. The way 10 Things I Hate About You was pretty much was that Much Ado About Nothing, or which one? No, Taming of the Shrew.
No.
10 Things I Hate About You was a redo of Taming of the Shrew. Romeo and Juliet was done by Leonardo DiCaprio, and they've done other workings of it versions.
Yes.
Including my favorite, Romeo Must Die with Jet Li. That's a better one. Aaliyah was smoking hot in that movie. Damn, she was one of the nicest ladies from
Taming of the Shrew.
The Taming of the Shrew, 10 Things I Hate About You was decent. There was a Much Ado About Nothing that had like Keanu Reeves. There was one, like, people think a lot of people want to like be like, oh, they make movies woke and blah blah blah. They did it back then too, like, because there was a Much Ado About Nothing where the king was played by Denzel Washington. The prince was like fucking Keanu Reeves, which, by the way, young Keanu Reeves plays a really good, like, and let's just fuck with people, haha. Like, it was fun. It was like Bill and Ted, but Bill was a dick. But anyhow, so that, and then it had Michael Keaton, and one of my favorite Michael Keaton moments ever is because he plays like the fucking constable or the sheriff. He's like, let it be known in the dates and places where such things are recorded that this man called me ass. And it's just the greatest line. And he delivers it so well. Nathan Fillion did a redo of that, and he played the same character, which also was a good fit. So yeah, it was a good thing. It was cast with a bunch of weird people, and that's the thing. You don't know any of that shit. If you have a bachelor's from Yale, you can eat a dick. If you have a bachelor's in drama, I should specify. If you have a bachelor's in drama, you can eat a dick. You don't know any of that stuff. I know that stuff, and I'm a fucking pot-addled, mentally ill retard. So what's your excuse? I can't believe I'm saying this. Read a book.
I'll have you know, though, there's actually
stop, you're lost.
That
she's saying it's factually accurate. It's factually accurate. Well, whatever. Let's get over, we'll get to the graping. Well, there's no graping. It was just, it was spoils of war. Yes. But anyways, we'll get to the Viking horde before we leave. We have an hour, so I feel like we can get through all of this stuff and still cover Vikings pillaging stuff and somebody being like, hey, we found a whole bunch of really, really old coins. Now, here's where I land on this. They identify them as being from Denmark and England and stuff like that. Denmark and England need to start asking for their shit back.
No.
No, that's
discovered treasure.
Fuck that noise.
That does not go back to their respective banks. Screw that noise. He who found it keeps it.
He who smelt it dealt it. Jesus Christ. Aladdin was pure cinema. I don't know that I watched Aladdin, so I'm good. If I were her, I'd be like, hey, Chris, Greeks are all white, right? Like, that part doesn't really bother me. Here's what I want. I want actors and actresses that are good at their job. That's it. If I can suspend disbelief on your fucking skin color. If it's you're just so good, we put you in the role. The thing is, we don't hire them based on that. We go again, like we said, we select someone based on the skin color before we consider the quality of the actress or whatever, or whether or not she has any understanding what any of the material that she'll be playing is about. Oh God, I'm gonna say right now, I don't like this guy. He said 2 words. He said 2 words, and I'm like, I already don't like this guy. The way he's delivering it, this whole thing, it's got a very, like, He's got a very sham wow attitude. Like, I really want to be like, dude, seriously, how many uppers did you take before you said action? Anyways, let's let cracked out fucking house dealer here sell you on this. This looks like a lovely place, right? Like, I've been looking for places, so I've been looking around a lot. This doesn't look half bad. I mean, I can't do the stairs, so it's going to be out of the question for me. But still, just overall, it looks very lovely. All right, let's hear about his property.
This property is a triplex, meaning 3 apartments all under one roof, which I honestly prefer.
Here, I'm going to go back. I honestly prefer. I don't know that I prefer it, but here, let's do it back. He prefers it, guys. I can't imagine why any of these apartments are available. I don't think he comes back out. Does he grab the camera, or does somebody else grab the camera?
I don't know.
This property.
Yep, nope, nobody does it. They're just a whole bunch of gunshots. Chicago? Yeah, I don't know. They describe Hound in the story, though, and she's described as having ivory skin and blonde hair. I think he means how.
They describe the Helen.
Yeah, but again, like I said, I can get past the skin color part if it made any sort of sense. But I'm looking at this like, I don't understand who this actress is. I don't know anything she's done. I don't know any skill she has. And she doesn't know any of the source material. I'm like, I'm sure there. No, all I'm saying is, I'm not even saying it needs to be a white woman. I'm saying, I bet there was a better choice. I bet you there was a better choice. But whatever. I didn't see anybody in that. That's mildly offensive. Don't put that on.
This is a triplex, meaning 3 apartments.
Shut up. We already did it. You fucking dick. Yeah. So like, fuck that guy. I can't wait to see who wants to rent that house. A lot of you know what? This was in the comments. Oh, this is the best one. If you were watching the show yesterday, you already know it. This was the best one. What is that? God, it's so good. If he prefers it, so he can be the third story of the house, you take less fire from the high ground. Right? It is a superior advantage. Go. It is a triplex, meaning 3 houses all under one roof. Yeah, and it sounds like your neighbors are star-spangled awesome. Move on in. Like I said, can't imagine why that place is having trouble filling up. I mean, if it were only wheelchair accessible, I still wouldn't touch it with your dick. Like, that's how we land on this. This was in Cleveland. Was it in Cleveland? I don't know. This other video is in Cleveland. I want to know where. I'm trying to see if we can.
That's what Wild says. Cleveland, first mistake. He's a white dude.
I don't know, man. It just. This one's from Cleveland. I want to know where the other guy was selling. Where was that property from? So either way, that house ain't go over. He prefers it so he can be the oh yeah, we already covered you. All right. So there we go. Whew. Yeah, I don't think I want to move in there. Cleveland, first mistake, he's a white dude. It's not a good place to be a white dude in Cleveland. I didn't know that. That's weird. Shouldn't matter. For all people involved, as long as they're here legally, I could give a fuck. And covered. So we are good. This next one is our neighbors in Wisconsin. I don't know how many people you know that would do something like this, and I'm not saying this about everybody in Wisconsin, but I am saying I know some people in Wisconsin, and that tracks. How do I open image in new tab? Okay. I guess I have to use the Instagram. A motorist in Milwaukee has made a little bit of attention on the internet because they removed a barrier in Milwaukee County and drove into a recently cemented lot and got their truck stuck.
Oh.
So they saw a freshly cemented road and thought, I'm going to fuck the barrier. It's done. I'm just going to drive over it. And they discovered it wasn't done.
It wasn't done.
It was not done. Not good. Well, he'll be fine. Dude, fined. Have fun getting the concrete off your truck.
Oh.
The good part is, if you can just get it out of there, I swear, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice. Here's the part I'm impressed with. Like, you thought that could work. Dude, look right behind you. Like, it's so wet that it's actually sealed up behind you without really leaving to it. Like, no, where and in what universe is that dry?
You know what it needs to do, Johnny?
What?
You know how he can get out of this mess?
Go to the side?
Yes.
You're infamous. You're infamous. If you just go to the side.
If you just go
to the side. It's your solution to everything. If you just go to the side, it'd be fine.
It'll work. Just
Wild Saffron, Dumbass Darwin Award. It's got to be the best. Right? It's got to be the best idiot move of all time. Of like, I'm gonna drive in here. Like, again, it's wet, fucking paint. Like there's you could have driven through the grass. Is there literally no other way to get there? They removed the road closed barrier. Can't imagine why the road was closed.
There's a road right behind him. I'm sure if he just continued on that way a little bit longer, there would be another turnoff to go in that direction.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you. Guarantee you they put a workaround. But this asshole's like, I got places to be. Fuck this. I'm driving on the new road. And it's like, this is freshly poured. So congratulations. You just fucking, again, like, why would the road close sign be there? Crews place the barricades and signs for your safety and theirs. Please never remove or ignore road closed or any types of barriers, or this might happen to you. I would hope not. This, I'm going to be honest, this, of all the stupid things you could do, this one's pretty up there. Like, you're not forgetting this for a while. And nobody who knows you will forget that. I bet insurance doesn't cover that. Oh, absolutely not. You broke the law and you drove onto a road clearly marked road closed. That's about as close to an act of God as you get, because goddamn, that was dumb. There is no way in hell the insurance is going to cover that. Good to see you, Bricks Gaming. Bricks Gaming, we're doing the Achievos run last night, and we got all but one stupid fucking dragon one again. Goddamn fucking. But I found out why. Like, people were blaming me, like, oh, it was Promy's fault we didn't get the last achievement because we didn't break the last tether. And it wasn't my fault specifically. We were operating under bad information. We were under the information everyone had to break the tether within 3 seconds, and it's not within 3 seconds of the first break. It's within 3 seconds of the tether being cast. So I was sitting waiting for the go signal, and I was a hair late, but that's because the go signal was already 2 or 3 seconds into the cast thing. So everybody else broke it, and I was a hair late, and it's like, right? But we were also, like, again, I was waiting for a stupid reason because I was told to. So that's where I was. Drove into fresh cement again. Again? What do you mean again? There should be no fresh cement in the first place, let alone again. We're not doing again, all right? If you're driving into fresh cement, like, no offense, I don't think this person should have a driver's license. Just saying. Overall, legal status be damned. No. Why should you not drive? Exhibit A.
That's why.
That's why. Like, this picture is just put up anytime this person's like, hey, I'll drive. This just magically appears, like, on some sort of, like, I don't know where like, remember when we used to go to school and they had the overhead projector? They'd slide a picture and it just boom, popped up. It's kind of like that deal. Like, this picture just needs to boom, like, be projected onto the nearest surface, the nearest flat surface, and just like, hey, I'll drive. Boom, up. Maybe not.
No. No, you won't.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, nice. We still have one boss to go. On the achievement run, depending on which boss you have, the dragons is by far the biggest bitch of the achievement run. There's a new dungeon launching next, or a new raid launching. Stuff it. There's a new raid launching next week, so we want to be able to go into there and not pillage.
See, that makes no sense. You're running around killing all sorts of things, and then you don't go and collect all the goodies?
No, it's called loot.
Okay, no, that's also known as pillaging.
Yeah, but the people, like, this is the thing, like, I don't know, like, I know your ancestors, they did that. The people were going, they're not just sitting in their homes, minding their own business, tending crops. They have plans on destroying the world. Like, we're
Right.
fighting an evil organization. It's more akin to an actual war than it would be to Vikings going ashore and just murking everybody and stealing everything that's not nailed down and then plowing all the ladies. Like, it's not the same. I keep trying to make that point to you is all I'm saying.
It doesn't matter who you're fighting, whether they're fighting back or not.
That's a thick pour over
you're
10
still-
inches. No, it's not about whether or not they're fighting back. I'm saying if we don't go in and do this because you're operating on this, well, it has to be like this. If, like, quintessentially, like, the idea is we're doing this because we're the characters they asked to do this because we got to do this thing. Because if these people aren't stopped, they're literally going to kill everyone else. So, like, that's not the same as the Vikings coming over and raiding every seaside town that they come by.
That's fine. That's fine. But anytime you battle and win, if you collect loot afterwards, that is pillaging. That is the definition of pillaging.
We're one from AOTC as well, Bricks. Yeah, no, but it's just that's still you have weird hangups, man. Weird hangups. I just wanted to come here and laugh at an idiot who decided to drive through a whole bunch of wet concrete and get stuck in the mud. But no, you know what? Fuck you, man.
Doesn't slavery also go along with the pillaging and the other stuff?
I mean, technically, yeah, they have to do that, too. There's none of that. Again, that's not what this is. That's not what this is. Like, just, again, you get hung up on it because the word use automatically means this. Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, this has to be like this because that's the way the Vikings did it. What about World of Warcraft when you know what? Vikings. Like, no, there's like a race of people that are quasi-Viking-esque, but like, it's a whole bunch of ethnicities.
Raid, you're killing things.
Stop it.
And then you're looting, which is pillaging.
You're as bad as my cat. Like, any chance you can get the skull of something,
Clean
apparently.
car from Crew Car
It's all got it. Fuck off, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Please tell me that's not the story I have. Oh, thank the Lord. All right, so I have a lady that was killed by a flying restaurant umbrella as a story. And
Dude.
just so they can play a video ad, they put a video on it. The video, South Carolina family mourns boy killed by brain-eating amoeba after swimming in a lake. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do that.
Wow.
But more importantly, that's wholly not what we're asking for. But yeah, a freak accident involving a restaurant in South Carolina.
Wow, that sucks.
Oh God, Jesus! You know what, Fox? Like, I hate Fox puts links in their stories, like, oh, we're reciting a story from a different source, but the link in their story is another one of their stories that has nothing to do with this story. Like, I've said this before, and I will to date. The person responsible for the Fox news site, for the way it's run, and the, in my opinion, deliberately shitty, misleading tactics, needs to be fucking nailed in the balls with like a golf club or a baseball bat every hour on the hour. And I got that idea from Gen V when she told that dude every hour, punch yourself in the balls. I need that to be that for the autoplay ads and for the stupid links that go like that, the incestuous links that just lead to more of your stories that have nothing to do with it. Like, again, you know what you're doing, and you're being a piece of shit. Punch yourself in the balls. And if you don't have balls, then hit your clit as hard as you can. But fuck off. Joke's on you, brain-eating amoeba.
Yes, Bricks.
You're going to starve. I mean, if they came after me. But the South Carolina boy, apparently that amoeba ate well, and that kid is dead, unfortunately. So, yes. This...
they're building letter towers in the Rumble chat again. I think you would appreciate it. And yes, Bricks, taking a sword off a dead body. It's pillaging, yes.
Right? And that's, like I said, the
Understand.
pillaging part isn't my whole complaint. It's that the pillaging is apparently the creamer to the coffee of R-wording, where she's like, so you're R-wording and pillaging, right? Like, no, why would you endorse somebody doing that in a leisurely
just
activity for fun? That's
just
not-
what.
No,
Like,
we
if
don't.
You're fighting.
We don't think, hey, when you're blowing off steam, I hope you're R-wording virtual characters. No. Dear God, no.
Well, you should be playing a little Leisure Suit Larry afterwards, maybe. You do your raid. And
They
you
still
go
don't do
over to
R-wording in
Leisure
Leisure Suit Larry. I have some bad news for you. As up as that game was, everything was the idea was consensual and people of age. So again, I'm gonna have to land on this one for you. Not okay. Not okay. All right. Bricks Gaming. So we go save the world. Oh, look, there's a sword. Nice. In my case, at this season, it's a two-handed mace. Although, like I said, I don't know what the new raid is or what the new loot out of there is. So have to see where that goes. Now I'm afraid of swimming in lakes, and I don't live anywhere near there. Dude, I'm worried about my daughter's pool. Like I'm like her mom doesn't like the idea of using a lot of chlorine in the pool. And I'm like, there's no such thing as too much chlorine. She wears eye goggles.
Oh, yeah, there is. So
well, I know there is. I'm not serious. But my point is, I'm like, I'm like, if we're seeing algae, we're not using enough chlorine.
Oh yeah, no. If you're seeing algae, you're not using enough.
And I want again, I detest the idea.
Like a pump and stuff.
Yeah, it had a filter system, the old one. Old one. We've got a nicer one this year, so hopefully that won't be a thing. But yeah, no, I'm like my daughter needs to like this. This is not a thing. Like this pool should not have. I just. Because I worry about shit like this. But anyways, that's not the story we're covering. We're talking about Dana Winger.
What game are we playing? Bill Cosby Simulator.
Yeah, like, dude, we're going in and we're fighting like a battle, like Lord of the Rings, like armor and magic and spells. We're not running up and like, hey, does this rag smell like chloroform? Like, it's just, dear Lord, man. And again, this is a hobby to entertain and hang out with people in a somewhat social manner. It's designed for a variety of age groups. I just feel like on any level, that kind of content would not be appropriate. Or and hear me out, or sane. I just feel like you're insane in the membrane if you want to do that.
Insane in the brain. Yeah. Red Scoper is saying, why are you squirreling on the R word again, Johnny?
Because I have a story about, I'll explain that, Red Scoper, because I have a story about a couple of people that found a hoard, a stash of Viking coins. They've unearthed them. It is the largest stash found, which brought up the Viking subject, which brought up the her insisting anything I do game, and Bricks Gaming was talking about, and so it happened.
It organically happened because that's how squirreling works.
Anyways, so you know what? Fuck it. We've torpedoed this thing. Dana Winger,
I'm thinking that was a pretty good
56.
segue. We should do
was enjoying a night out at the Driftwood Grill. She got with her husband and other family members. A gust of wind dislodged an umbrella, turning it into a projectile. She was struck in the neck, severing her carotid artery. So I'm guessing.
Oh God!
I'm guessing she got dabbed. She got dabbed. Oh wait, this is gonna do an ad because I just went over here, isn't it? Nope.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So this is two hobbyists they've uncovered. We'll cover this now. The largest Viking coin hoards ever found in a Nordic country. Oh, I guess so there's different records for this. The hoard was found in a field near Renna, about 18 miles north of Elverum in southeastern Norway. According to the announcement from the University of Oslo's Museum of Cultural History. Again, no offense, your Museum of Cultural History is holding on to stolen goods. That is accepting stolen property, and you should be held accountable for that. So, again, stolen. Well, it's ever. Today's show is squirrels. So there you go. That's what today's show is. Today's show is squirrels.
That's right.
We've made a decent amount of money on today's show, so it doesn't matter. We do a little bit. We've had a little bit of
Thank
fun.
you, everyone. That's
We
great.
didn't have a hype train, so I've been pretty clear-headed. That's always nice. And, yeah, we had a little bit of fun. So thank you.
Useful.
Thank you so much. But yeah, so back on to the Viking horde thing. I guess, is that squirreling or is that covering a topic?
So that's covering a topic.
All right.
Yes.
The
I'm
treasure
going
hunt-
to turn off my camera and get more coffee, though.
Yeah, she's going to R word and pillage people. The treasure hunters, just to stay in touch with their ancestors, Rune,
Well,
Satiri,
they've
and
pillaged right here. I just need to do the R wording, apparently. They found the horde. That's the pillaging.
I just need to do the R wording part. Like, I don't know that I'd sound so happy about it. Like, I don't gotta do. You know what? Half the job's done. I just have to do the
Right?
fun bit. That's not supposed to be the fun bit. Like, that's.
Well, I was talking me specifically. I was talking about the people who have done them. You know, like when you're out doing such things, you're gonna have to do these things. Oh no.
You can't dig your way out of this. You just said I'm gonna have to
I
do the
can't.
R wording part.
I literally said,
you're gonna have to do the R wording part.
I literally
That's
said
this
it.
isn't me
I
twisting
did.
your words.
I did.
This
I
is you
can't
like
walk
I'm
it
about
back.
to R word a motherfucker. Like Jesus.
No, I'd be smiley. I'd be a lot nicer, happy about it. You know, you gotta kill him with kindness. What I was always told.
If you get R worded by a pack of Saxons, it'll be your own damn fault. Like I like easy, Mel. All right, easy. All right, so the two hobbyists uncovered this. The treasure hunters, Rune Satiri and Vedgard Suri, suspected that they had uncovered a hoard when they found 19 silver coins on April 10th. They contacted local officials in the Inlandet County Authority. That's a weird word. And the site soon became the center of a major archaeological excavation. The cache consists of 2,970 silver coins believed to have been buried around 1047. It marks the largest Viking Age coin hoard discovered in Norway since 1950 and the biggest in the country's history. The coins were minted in the 980s and the 1040s and bear the names of rulers including Alfred II, Otto III, Haraldr, I don't know how to read that, and the legendary King Cnut. I know that King Nut.
Harald.
Harder.
And that's King Knut. That's the legendary King Knut.
No, I'm looking at it. It's Cnut.
Oh.
He told everybody they could see his nut.
Knut.
Most of the coins were minted in England or Germany, which officials said reflects the strong foreign influence on Norway's economy during the late. Yeah, the strong foreign influence of we went over to your homeland and stole your shit.
Stole all your shit, and suddenly we can survive again. This is lovely.
Let's open this image in new tab. No, I don't. Why won't you let me open the? Oh, here we go. Open image in new tab. Boop, 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 boom. So yeah, like, dude, they're just like, oh, this shows the strong influence that England and Germany had. If by influence you mean when you took their stuff. If by influence you
I think
mean
it's more
they
of an
killed
influence.
people and shook the coins out of their pockets, took the coins, left the bodies where they lie, and went home. Yes, they had an influence. Again, if I'm England or Germany, I'm like, all right, so when are we getting those coins back? Because, again, this is a part of our English heritage. As you can see there, those are clearly English silver minted coins. Those should be in English museums celebrating English heritage.
Nope.
And then the Germans can be like,
Nope.
those of our, we would invade to get the coins back, but we've done that before, and it's not going. You know what? Hold on to the coins. We kind of pillaged and averted a couple of people, shook the gold out of their literal fillings. So you may keep the coins. You may keep the coins. But yeah, if you're England, you're like, we want the fucking coins back. If you're Germany, you don't dare ask because they'll be like, oh, really? Really? Now you're going to talk about pilfered, ill-gotten gains?
Ill-gotten gains. Yeah.
I got a whole lot of still missing artwork to ask you about. My English heritage, Johnny. Yeah, go get your coins, man. They got your shit. It's time to demand reparations. So Hitler's ancestors felt it from the Vikings. Made sense now, 600 years later. Right?
Mm-hmm.
600 years later. Dear Lord. Hand digger the harpoon.
Heck yeah.
Oh God, we've been watching. You and I got into watching The Following, and
yes,
and we've been curious about doing Man in the High Castle. I now know for a fact that it doesn't end well, and I thought so. So like it gets rushed ending. So I don't know if I really want to watch it. But
right, okay.
But yeah, so Man in the High Castle is a thing, and we've been watching a couple of different stuff. The lady who uses the harpoon gun in The Following, ugh, it still gets me. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm checking it out.
I'm just I'm just setting up a deep sea diving harpoon gun. It's used in spearfishing. What are you doing that for? See if it works. Discharges the thing and staples the lady to a fucking bench. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gruesome.
That was awesome.
Reparations, JR 12, just JR. Reparations are never feasible. When England gives back all the stuff they took from Egypt, oh, that's right. They ate the mummies. You would too. I mean, jerky goes bad after a while. Are you allowed to have a harpoon in Canada? Are you allowed to have a harpoon gun?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, fuck, last week we did a story. 2 Canadians.
Yeah, I would say probably.
One of them died while they played the game of let's shoot each other in the bulletproof vest just for funsies. And then I'm like, all right, now I understand why you guys can't have a shovel. Like, we can't trust you with dangerous objects. Like, this is what you guys do for fun.
Yeah, but if we take the harpoons away, you're really affecting the lives of the Nova Scotians and the Prince Edward Islanders and the Newfoundlanders. Like, I'm pretty sure they probably use those things on a daily basis, right?
Maybe. I liked Man in the High Castle except the ending. See, that's why, like I mentioned this morning, I heard about the ending because I was way late to the party on this one. So I got through the first season and I was like, it's all right. I don't mind it. It's a nice story. And I kind of I don't want to see it go bad from here. I don't want to see it go batshit nuts and then just kind of stuffs things in. Here's what I don't want: a Game of Thrones repeat where I get invested, I really like the story and where the character, and then right at the end, right at the goal line, we just trip over our dick and roll like a fucking tumbleweed into the fucking gutter, and just there you go. And now it sucks. Digger might have you certified.
Hello,
made
MSO.
in Canada. No, she can't have me. Like I said, we're not going to be able to certify me made. If I go to Canada, I will hire a bodyguard force of large, burly black men who just throw their hands out and scream, "He is not suicidal!" anytime anyone gets near me. That's it. That's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. It's fucking brutal in Minnesota right now. 94 in Alex with no wind and no cloud cover. Yeah, I went out this morning and it was already a little warm. I've heard it's a wee bit toasty out there in the world.
That's 34. Yeah, that's nice and hot.
How are you doing there? Are you 34 over there? Or probably not.
No, it's damp and overcast out. The sun's trying to peek through again. It is 19. Oh, sorry. No, it's 23 here.
Roman Salute was done so much you can have a drinking game with it. Deal. Ooh, that was another thing. You were talking about the weird drinking games you have with different movies.
Yes.
And we've been talking about the idea of doing the shows and things offline, and editing them and throwing them up as like a thing on like a Patreon or whatever, and people could just watch them. We should do those with drinking games. Because keep in mind, we're recording it all offline, so nothing like if we get too shittered, it's not like we're gonna pass out and the stream's running. Like we're not gonna do that. Like it's gonna be we get too shittered and we pass out and the recording's going, and we come back and we're like, oh, there's like a good 7 hours of us just fucking snoring on the couch, and we can get rid of that.
We can play on super fast forward so that everyone else can see that we did.
While the credits roll at the end of it, like we enjoyed the show. Hope you did too. Or people can guess when we pass out during the movie.
At what point do you think we fell asleep?
Do it with Roots and the N-word. You won't make it 5 minutes. Oh. That'd be like doing it with Starship Troopers and doing it every time that you see blood. Anytime that they ask, do you want to know more? Anytime they scream bug.
Anytime you see bug, anytime anyone says Rico, and anytime you see an amputee. Bug,
dude, I
Rico,
did one.
Amputee, you're going to be fucked.
I did one literally where you do a shot anytime they ask, do you want to know more? And you're completely fucked by the end of that movie.
Oh, I never.
Do you want to know more?
That with the little vignettes. Yeah. Oh gosh, we could have so many different versions of the. We could just watch the same movie 5 times over with different rules.
No,
and we can't do it all in one go because then we wouldn't get past the first 5 minutes.
We like the drinking game thing can't be like. There's specific ones we'll have to do. We'll have to put like that up to a poll. But then the other one I want to do is just like again bad shit. Like I want to do like we just have like booze so we get a little fun and a little loose, and we watch again Rebel Moon and just rip the fucking shit out of it. God, I want to like. No offense, Zack Snyder. Fuck you. Rebel Moon is an absolute piece of dog shit, and I want to fucking rip on that. The Great White North, hosted by Johnny Digger, pretty much. Except it's green in the summers. But I suppose we're white.
Yeah,
and great.
Yeah, we're
great.
Exactly. Great. It's great, and we're white. You know, it works. I like it. All
right, freak restaurant accident. We got. I don't really want to do the. Do we want to do the videos of him? Fuck it, we'll cover the. Yeah. He picked up a snake. Yeah, no, I still don't want to do it. This is the thing. Like, I keep going back. Like, great, fucking the guy who apparently, like, I'm sorry, I like a lot of what he's done. I don't know about everything, but I like a lot of what he's done. But I'm sorry, RFK, you're becoming the weird guy with animals now. Like. You found a bear carcass that you ditched on a bike path. You have a family story of blowing up a whale and putting its head on the top of your car while the fucking like rotten whale juice dripped on your family. Now you're at Dr. Oz's place. You see some snakes like, oh, I'm going to go wrangle. What is it with this guy and the fucking animals? Like it just
well, and these things, I mean, obviously
they're garden snakes.
Not poisonous.
They're just little tiny snakes.
They're cottonmouths?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I said they're garden snakes. I thought they looked like garden snakes.
Oh, garden snakes, you said. I was like, okay, cottonmouths? I thought those were either poisonous. But yeah, why would you, poisonous or not, why would you go after
what are they?
A couple of snakes like that? Just why?
Well, they were having sex, so what were they?
He told him they're moccasins. Like, moccasins, those are dangerous. No, again, they look like garden snakes. They look, again. I'd go back in the house. Okay, so this is weird, and I hate to break up the show, but Blair White just said, Joe Rogan said he wanted to sleep with her on his podcast. I had to... Let me file that under.
That would have to be behind a paywall if he's having sex on.
Not on the podcast.
Stream?
She's saying he said it on his podcast. She's meaning he said it on his podcast. Again, who the fuck is Blair White and why do I care? Like
Blair White is she's a famous trans woman. She passes. My God, does she pass? She's
so yeah. He's not saying that he's actually like. Trying to. I guess he's saying like he would find her attractive. Let me file that under who fucking cares. I'd go back and that was gardener snake. Okay, gardener snake. They're fine.
Okay.
But yeah, it just again like freak them out. It's just why are you grabbing snakes, man? Stop fucking with
Talking
them.
about Bob and Doug McKenzie, right?
Are they fighting?
MSO, the Great White North. Talking about
Jesus,
Let him go. Now he's just torturing them.
right.
All right, like, what
Yeah.
are we doing here? You grab the fuckers.
Why?
If you're gonna relocate them, let's get on that. If you've got a bucket or something, but this weird like just screwing with it shit. Like, what is this dude's issue?
Yeah. Why are we doing this? They were in the middle of fucking. He said so himself. Why are you going to go in there while they're in the midst of it all, pick them up and start playing with them like this?
Animals in the midst of fornicating are never like ornery or irate or in any way difficult to deal with. I'm sure they're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just fine. She's not post-op. She's still got a wean. That's even more disturbing.
Oh, okay.
But again,
I
I'm
don't think
filing that under
Oh,
what?
yeah, I did. I knew that.
So Joe Rogan said that. Can we like Joe Rogan? Who cares if he said it? Like, does it make a big deal? Like, I got to interrupt. Like, did we really care? I don't know. It's just a weird thing. All right. So
Cows are huge.
are we again? I want to see us just actually do something to look. Just put them right over that railing and leave them alone.
Yeah, look at
Like,
that right there.
Pick them
right
up,
there.
walk a good fucking what? A good 15 feet at the most, and just boop, and then we're done. And we're out. I came in at the wrong time. If it has a wiener, it's a guy. Well, apparently, Joe Rogan said he'll F it. I don't know. I don't care. I just fucking somebody just said that in there. Non-venomous, but you can still get an infection. I mean, yeah, they're biting you like crazy. But I don't think old RFK here gives two fucks. He's screwing with the bastards. No, don't come closer and get a picture. Again, fucking throw them overboard. Like, in fact, I wouldn't have bothered them at all because they could clearly make their own way out.
Yeah.
So let's just do
Yeah, I
that.
would have just left it all together, but hey, Scruffy.
You could just leave them be and fiddle each other. I mean, I think he's saying leave them be to fiddle each other.
Mm.
Right? Yeah. Just, again, why are we screwing? Why are we screwing with the snakes?
Yeah.
Why are we
bother?
screwing with?
It's-
But yeah, that went viral. Like, oh my god, he's such a badass. Pick it up. No, if you know they're not poisonous, no offense, they're not that big. If you know they're not poisonous, and other than like an infection that their bite can cause, are you really worried about it? Are you really worried about it?
no, it
MSO
just
wants to know: do
doesn't-
they moan? Scruffy saying, "Digger, your name is gonna get me banned. You think it's gonna get you banned?"
Dude, I had such a hard time making my Twitch name because they really didn't want to give it to me. But the problem was not with the digger; it was the 420. It
So
was
not only were they
weird.
hung up about something, but it was the stupid thing they were hung up on.
It was the stupid thing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, saying these are Joe Rogan's. Yeah, but that's again, like we can fill the the vastness of space with all of the different crazy shit Joe Rogan said at one point. I don't know that I really care. Here's where I'll give a fuck. Here's what I'll give a fuck. When he's actively trying to sleep with that person, I still won't give a shit, but I'll understand why we're reporting it. Other than they eat mice, so do most Canadians. Oh, you guys eat mice? MSO's claiming you guys eat mice.
I've never eaten a mouse myself, but then I have eaten hooker. So, what's worse?
Now the R wording makes sense. It's just in you.
No, that's not what I meant by eating hooker.
All right.
It had been pre-processed through the pigs.
All right. So that's RFK with snakes. Oh, good. We finished the second hour.
Yeah.
Good. We finished the second hour and we did the RFK thing. So we got
And
we got through to
we've only
everything.
got a half hour left.
Yeah, we got a little less than a half hour left. So thank you very much. We have what is it? Somewhere under $40 for our goal for today. If you want to support the program, the PayPal, Venmo stuff is pinned in all the chats. The merch store always helps. Everything counts towards the goal. Please and thank you.
Yes.
And yeah, we're pretty much set for now. Digger, how do you know you've never eaten a mouse? Oh, how do you know?
I guess so.
I feel like
don't
you'd
know for
recall.
sure.
I feel like you'd recall it, or your parents would be like, yeah, we used mouse in this, which, by the way, that's the one thing that I always get weirded out, like when we watch those survival shows and they do like the deadfall traps and they get the mice, and I'm like, how is that not like mice carry diseases and stuff? How is that not a bad idea? Like, how's that not a bad idea? Like, it just seems like, why do you get dysentery? Well, because I was eating scruffy rat burgers. Canned goods are allowed 1 insect leg, 3 mouse hairs, and still be considered edible for consumption.
Yeah.
Scruffy's asking, have you ever eaten
roughly
Indian food?
8 spiders in your average chocolate bar. In the vat. Or batch. There we go. 8 spiders
All
in the
right,
batch.
So the odds that I've
chocolate
had the spider part are minimal. All right.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's a guaranteed. It's a little bit of protein.
Lexi Vaughn, I zoned out. Catch me up. None of it matters. All right. This is like, whose line is it anyway? There are no prizes, and the points mean absolutely nothing. So yes. Let's go grab our 3rd hour stuff. Speaking of biting, we have we were talking about snakes biting RFK. We have a shark biting a camera because we're getting close to Shark Week and stuff like that. So that stuff's going to start being one thing. I have this story. I was wondering whether or not we'd see him in the chat. It's obviously way too early, so I didn't think we would. If we did, it might be towards the end of the hour, so I had it in the end.
At the end. Yeah.
We have fiddler crabs emerging for an annual dance in Japan. Apparently, this is a thing, and they celebrate the fiddler crabs emerging and dancing. I'm betting it's a mating ritual thing, but whatever. We'll talk about all of that. First, I've got to cover this one. It's a rip and read. I'm not going to show the image. But,
dude, who is that? And why is he naked with the guitar in his crotch?
Well, if you'd shut up for a minute, I could. And again, they don't see that. So. What the? Fuck?
I know you said they don't. They were going to see it, so I figured I'd
describe it. Dick.
Today.
Fox News, fucking God.
I watched this today.
I really I didn't. I'm not on it. It's not the active tab, like the autoplay crap. All right, so he's a guitarist from King Crimson. King Crimson's Robert Fripp, who turned 80 last week, suffered a heart attack last year. And he gave his first live performance since the incident last month at a church in Santa Alessandro Matere in Italy. But he told the story about being in the hospital. He still had some questions, mainly why were his balls shaved while he was being treated? So apparently, you got a heart attack. You got to keep the stints in there. You got to make sure the blood isn't too clotty. We got to maybe throw some heparin at you. And, just shave your balls for good measure. What does ball shave? Like, I'm with him. Like, that's a whole, okay, so I understand why the bruises and the pumps and the things. Why'd we shave my balls? Like, that's weird. I mean, it's like, did they think he wouldn't notice? It's a strange... God, I love his quote for this. You're concerned with my heart. Fine. What are you doing shaving my balls? The guitarist remarked in a vlog. I really need the vlog. Last year with his wife. Oh, God. He's got... I got to know where his...
Hello, everybody. I'm Toya.
And I'm Robert.
Yes, this is Robert. And I'm just so grateful.
I got to hear... By the way, she looks like Dolly Parton. Jesus. Is there like a most watched? I got to know.
You have had a bit more than that.
Yeah.
And a doctor said, well, you should have 10 of these. You have 500 of them.
Okay, well, I want to know about the balls part.
You have these concerns. And I said, all right, I want to check myself out and fly home.
All right, fuck it. I'm not doing the whole story. It's a 9-minute story, but I'm doing... I don't want to do the whole story. The heart attack thing isn't relevant to me. The whole thing is just the quotable part of, all right, so I'm having a heart attack, fine. Why are we shaving my balls, though? It's weird.
Well, everyone seems to know why.
What?
Apparently they run a tube up the artery that goes in your balls. We've got St. Aaron saying it. Pab is saying it. Lots of folks are saying it.
Oh,
so
dude.
Apparently, they run the tube through the artery there.
I'm totally jelly of Scruffy because he's going to go to England to meet up with Awake Jimmy and I just
Oh, that's so
God.
awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I can't afford that. I can't swing that, especially with everything I'm looking at. But goddamn, man, I'd
Dude, we
fucking.
can't even swing getting together.
Well, like, I don't even have a passport yet, so that would be a problem. Like, and when I get the passport, I'm going up there, so that's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I guess they had to do it. All right. Well, I was weirded out. Scarlet in 5 years. I don't know about that. Scrubby. Holy hell. I hope my wife looks 30 years younger than me. I mean, if she is, she probably will. They insert stints through that. That just now it sucks. Well, buddy, your balls are shaved. Get your passport. Just to get your passport pretty. Oh, I know. Getting the passport isn't hard. Affording to fly to England, it would be the hard part. And I'm gonna get the passport to go to Canada. Flights are dirt cheap, Johnny. That dirt cheap is relative. Dirt cheap is relative. Yeah. Oh, it's a surgical tube up through the ball arteries. So they don't have to split your chest open. It's just, can't we find, like, no offense. I understand we've got to get into the arteries, whatever. Can't we find one closer to the source? I've had a stint in my heart that went through the arteries and the veins in my neck. We can't do that? Because I'll say this. I'll take that way before I'm like, all right, so we're going to put the stint in your balls and just rotor-rooter all the way up. How about we don't, though? I just feel like there's a lot of twists and turns that could go bad. Let's not and say we did. I just feel like
MSO, I know what a stint is. It's not a type of fish. Silly. I'm naive. I'm not stupid. I guess that's relative.
Digger thinks a stint is a type of fish. You're not far off. You're not far off. And she says, we have great stint here in Canada. Scruffy saying, go to Canada, sir. Oh, I will. Like, I love Awake Jimmy. I think he's the best. I love gaming with him, and I've had a lot of amazing memories. And I'd had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and Awake Jimmy. But yeah, I'm totally going to Canada first.
Oh goodness.
So that's what I'm look, by car, by train, by airplane, I don't care. I've literally asked my brother, like, how hard would it be for you to borrow a plane for a little while? And he's like, well, that's a crime, so no. Let's just go with that. And I'll be like, all right, fine, F-16. Like, I get there so fast if he'd just let me borrow one of those for like a weekend. I don't see why, right? Like, you fucking work on the base. Just let me just give me the helmet that says Maverick and walk away. You know nothing.
And we're good. Yep.
And we're good. And we're good. We're good. We're having fun. We're hanging out, having a blast. Don't fuck with it. Just have a good time. All right?
Right.
Otherwise, what are you, a cunt? I will show you a world. Yeah, but I don't have a carpet. At least not one that flies. The one I have here is on the floor, and it's got Mio stained in it, so I gotta... I'm kidding. That washes out very, very well. It turns out when you take a water-diluted like drink and spill it, you can just pour water on it.
I need to step away for a moment. I know it's
you
close,
always need to step away. What is
bladder?
Your little bladder?
It's my little bladder.
My little bladder is so full.
I have a bladder.
My bladder is pretty full too. But I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna save emptying my bladder for after the show because I'm a goddamn professional.
Okay, I can't hold it anymore. I was trying, but I can't.
Well then, you suck. All right, so let's close this out. That was again the story I just wanted to cover because it's just, dude. All right, so yeah, I get it. But why are we doing this with my balls though? So just I'm fine with all this, but why are we shaving my balls? I am disappointed to learn that it's so they could actually. I was hoping it was just like a clerical error. Oops, we shaved your balls. Sounds like the name of a really bad show. Oops, I shaved your balls. Smelt is a different fish. Yes, and when it comes to catching smelt, he who smelt it dealt it. So there you go. I'm sorry. I'm not proud of myself. I apologize. not the best. Made in Canada. What's made in Canada? Like the MAID program is in Canada. Hey, he's lucky they didn't remove them. Oh, dude, yeah. I did a lot of work with veterans groups and stuff when I did comedy. I know one veteran comedian who had a joke about knowing a person because he worked with the VA who went in, and I don't even remember what. They went in for something innocuous, and they ended up getting one of their limbs amputated by accident because of a clerical error. Like, oops, we checked the wrong box, so we took your leg. Oh, I really hope that guy had a lawsuit. Oops, took your leg. So, anyways, there's Robert Fripp. Still doesn't understand why they shaved his balls. You'd think he'd know if they were using the artery route, then he wouldn't have the question. You're muted. What's up?
See, I used the Discord mute, and so I couldn't unmute myself.
Well, that's the key. All right, like I said, I feel it is a better method, and that might be my own personal feelings, but it is key to remember to unmute it when you go that way.
Right.
It's the reason why I suggest it over yours is like, one, those little switches can break and have issues, and I feel like it's a safer route both for your headset and you to use the click one. But, again, it is contingent on remembering to unclick it later. Anyone else remember the cartoon Doug and Quail Man? I don't remember Doug and Quail Man. Do you?
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think Quail Man.
So we got like 15 minutes left. We'll get to this one and then maybe find a nice animal story. We cover this story every year. And apparently that time is upon us again. The annual cheese rolling competition in England. It has been won now by a German YouTuber.
Oh, good.
So apparently there's a guy that's like been like the returning favorite to win this. Let's fucking full screen this shit. To win this thing. And apparently a German YouTuber showed up. This is one of the most infamous, like, stupid competitions that happens, and I would not be surprised if there's at least one or more fatalities involved with the idiocy that is chasing a wheel of cheese down a hill. But traditions are traditions. They're not going to get rid of it. So they're chasing the cheese down the hill, and now we have a German YouTuber upsetting stuff. I wanted to see how this goes. Again, this is an entire Darwin experiment of we can lose people, and the people we can lose are getting worse. Now we have the cheese rolling event. We have all these stupid fuckers with their stupid phones. All right. There we go, and they're off. You know what I'd do? I have to imagine that's a fairly like hard cheese, or it's in a casing that keeps it from breaking apart. I'd just make it like a crumble brie that just blows apart the first rocket hits. So they're chasing the wheel. The whole idea is catching the cheese. And so they're running after the wheel, and then badoof, and it's just brie chunks everywhere. Like, good luck. Good luck. Digger remembered that it was named Doug. Okay.
Yes, I remember that.
St. Caesar says,
I forgot that even existed, but yes.
St. Caesar says, as an Englishman, this is retarded. How dare you, sir? As a human being, this is retarded. Like, I mean, I get it when it's like, 1040, as in the year. When it's like 1040, I get you don't have a whole lot of entertainment options. So once a year, watching everybody in town run down a hill after a wheel of cheese is quite funny. And the aristocracy can enjoy it because all the people chasing the cheese are fucking starving. So that's kind of why they're chasing the wheel of cheese. These people are insane. Not only are they insane, we have like a returning champion that was finally defeated by a German YouTuber. I just feel like these people are all expendable. 419. Oh, is it? Oh shit, it is. Holy fuck.
Oh geez, already. Yes.
Oh gosh. Oh geez. All right, let's hit play on this, And while we roll over to 420, I will do that that little controlled burn there. But I don't want to click play until I see it. There we go. Oh, that dude hurt himself.
Yeah. An 8-pound
Now the whole idea is though you have to get the fucking cheese right. Like it's like it's a matter of who, because all these people are shooting down here. The cheese went off to the left a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody in a Superman costume, or not Superman, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Oh, screw this guy. He cheated. He's wearing a full body, like, overalls, like, racing outfit. That's no fair. All these other people are getting scuffed up and scraped up. What kind of cheese is it? At least it's really good cheese. He beat the Guinness World Record holder, Chris Anderson, to close the finish line to scoop the historic prize, the cheese wheel that they were chasing. Let's go. The cheese is... Oh, wait, a German town YouTuber, famous Gloucestershire. Is it I thought a double Gloucester, whatever. They said it somewhere in there. Now I'm playing this just to figure out what cheese it is. It's not worth this.
Yeah, no matter what.
Oh, there's the winner. Like, he's fucking running.
And look,
All right.
there's the one right behind him, and he hasn't hurt himself yet.
It's a Gloucestershire cheese. Or Gloucestershire cheese rolling contest. I don't know which. Gloucestershire sounds like a cheese. After edging out a local man who came out of retirement for the race. That's a dick move. So you're a YouTuber and you beat out the guys like, I'm getting out of retirement one last time. Fuck off. Yeah. I'm just gonna go on a ledge. It's not good enough for this. I just feel like all of these people, him in particular, need to make sure you guys are not reproducing.
Well, and the best bit is an 8-pound double Gloucestershire.
Double Gloucestershire.
Oh,
there we go.
It. Yeah. 8-pound double Gloucestershire. I can't say it now. I'm screwing it up.
They joined dozens of others who threw themselves down the steep Cooper's Hill in Brockworth while chasing an 8-pound double Gloucestershire cheese wheel. Old men should retire from edging. It's bad for their hearts. Probably is. Double Gloucestershire, Gemini told me. Yeah, it's double Gloucestershire. Double Gloucester? Whatever.
That's probably the more common name because no one can say Gloucestershire.
I don't know what that is. But it's not worth it. There's no way, like...
Okay.
Again, if you're doing this in, like, the 1200s and it's, putting food on the table, I get it. But just like today, like day and age, just fucking Jesus. At this point, why don't you just set off a fucking firecracker and have them race down the hill? And again, no cheese is worth that shit. At least they use a shit cheese.
Gloucester, yeah. A lot
is
easier
it a shit
to say
cheese?
Gloucester.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I do not believe it's worth it.
Just remember, they do have free medical. So
good. They're gonna
what
need
looks like
it.
a broken arm will be taken.
They don't have a MAID program because they don't need it. The stone halfway down the hill will take all of your problems away. Just meet it forehead first.
Yeah. There you go.
You know what? We're gonna do the fiddler crabs one because we have like 5 minutes left.
Nice.
I had this one for Brian. I had this one for Brian because it happens in Japan. I think it's happening now or recently. Apparently the annual. I didn't know about this, and again, I'm a weird, like, planet Earth, animals of Earth, like kind of. If I knew about this being a thing and I could go see it if I was in Japan, like I totally would. It's called the Fiddler Crab Dance, and it is an annual festival in Japan. where they watch the fiddler crabs, as the name implies, dance.
Fiddle?
The small male staghorn crab, with a shell about 1 centimeter in diameter.
They're dancing! Dude, they're dancing as good as anybody in that video game we played the other weekend.
Raises and lowers its claws, making it look as if it is dancing.
It's all to attract a mate, because that's apparently in fiddler crab world what really gets those ladies wet.
Check out these claws, baby.
You're going to be on this dick, on this dick, on this dick. You know what? Let's get a bunch of that footage. I think you know where I'm going with this. Let's get a bunch of this B-roll footage. When I shit, my dick touched the water. Splash, my dick touched the water. Like, we can do it.
You totally could.
Here, let's go back and let's go back and play this without any sound. And again, when I shit, splash, my dick touched the water. Splash, my dick touched the water. Splash. Right? That can totally work with fiddler crabs. There's so many songs we can insert into this. Matthew Q saying, "Oh yeah, this needs to be put to music." Right? Mm-hmm. This needs to be put to music. We need to get a bunch of different music to find that.
Well, they're
this
almost
really fits
raising the roof, right? We could. We've got quite a few wonderful songs that we could use.
Making it look as if it is dancing.
Okay.
Every year at this time on the Miyazaki coast in Jingu City, the
Miyazaki coast in Jingu City. All right, hold on a second. I thought we were going to the water line. Where? Okay. I have a question. Where's the water part? I'm guessing it's low tide,
right
and
there.
It's right there.
See that?
I'm
Yeah,
guessing
it's
it
right
comes
there.
up later.
That's
but
it.
again, there's the coast in Jingu City. Like, this looks like a whole lot of
this
beach,
time on the Miyazaki
and this looks like a fucking
they've
prison.
got like a they've got
coast
a
in
seawall.
Jingu City,
So
the
it's
staghorn
probably-
crabs.
So it probably has a high
regulated
tide,
flow.
and I'm
Yeah.
guessing it's a high tide thing. Like when the tide comes in, it goes up by a couple feet, and this area is probably largely underwater.
Emerge from the salt-covered lagoons and all raise their claws at once.
Dude, I'm sorry.
It
This
is
would be
said that
cool.
this-
It's
I can,
interesting.
you call me fucking
Yeah, they're-
nerd. You call me fag. Whatever. I don't care. This is fucking cool. I'd love to see this in person. Just look, they're dancing.
It's neat
Behavior
too
is
that
to
they're
call or-
all at the same time. Like they're all in sync.
Matthew Quall saying "Jump Jump" by Criss Cross. I don't know about "Jump Jump," but yeah, I never dressed as Criss Cross, but I know like when one of those like high school like dress up days where you did different like themed dress up stuff. Like 2 people in our class dressed up as Criss Cross, which is pretty cool. But don't remember. I don't know that
Help
"Jump"
the buddy.
really fits.
I helped a buddy with the hair braids for his crisscross Halloween costume. It was
Claws
fun.
up, don't shoot. Hey man, ain't no laws when you're raising claws.
Intimidate the females, but the exact
Wait,
reason
they-
is not known.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did he say they do it to intimidate the females?
Ah.
All right, hold on. We got to go back a
We
couple of
want
seconds.
to intimidate.
We
our
want to
soon
intimidate our
mate?
females?
Exact reason is not known. Behavior is to call or intimidate the females, but the exact reason is not known.
You
Okay.
just keep doing
As
it.
summer approaches and temperatures rise, more females will be seen, so the dance is expected to continue until around autumn.
Okay, they're not all in sync.
All right, so now we know though. It goes till autumn. I got to message Brian and be like, dude, if you get a chance, check out the dancing crabs. I don't know where you are. It's like a whole island country, so you might be anywhere near it to nowhere near it.
Yeah.
But dude, seriously,
Nowhere near it.
go find some dancing crabs. It's insect sex. Women probably kill the men after mating, for all I know. No, that's the spiders. Oh, dude, were you the person I played that weird cartoon video about the life of a Black Widow? And how
No.
I think we watched it on this program.
Don't
The
know.
life of a Black Widow is fucked up. Like they murder each other inside the egg sac, and it's like the ones that emerge
Yes.
are like they spend all their time just
Are the
literally
strongest.
eating each other, and then yeah, it's a perilous life apparently. And at the end of it all, you just get to be an incredibly lethal spider. So there's that.
Yeah, if you make it.
Chevy JB, my dick don't, but it's always nice and cool on the balls. That's a shame. I watch Dancing Crabs Monday through Friday mornings and Monday through Wednesday evenings. Oh, but I get the joke. Alrighty, so yeah, we've got all that covered. Do you think you'll be here tomorrow? Maybe, maybe not. See how you feel.
Tomorrow's
Oh, that's
Thursday?
right. You've got your reading stream. You coming back to that?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to just hang out here instead, I'm totally fine with it. Just so you know.
I should probably finish. The
No
book I
pressure.
started.
Just you should do it and hang out with me instead. You know you want to. Let's be honest. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. All right. Win booze attack on the
booze attack.
Next on the gamer. I mean, look at my booze. Anyways,
I wonder if I can.
nah.
Here we go. Look at my boo.
Look at my boobs. Anyways, so take care, everyone. Yeah,
So
we're gonna get out of here.
out-of-breath.
You know what? I'm squirreling out of leaving. That's the level of squirrel we're in today. All right, so you can find her tomorrow on
annoying
her
like
channels and her stuff. We've been Johnny. She's been Digger.
Just
You've been
been.
an audience. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna go.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, did you hear about that brand new